Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Long time no here. Sorry for my sudden absence of, silence. The reason I was silent for so long was actually because initially when I went silent, that was my finals week, so I wasn't even planning to stream that next week. And, yeah. And we ended up getting the final dose of the vaccine, so I was mainly just relying to see how badly that would affect me, because it affects everyone differently. I think it was one of the few that it didn't affect too badly, but I can't say for the rest of my family.
A lot of us died internally because of it.
Yeah, and as you can already hear, I have a special guest with me today for what fun we're going to have. Why is that? I changed that. What? Hold on. Technical difficulties on this end. Screeching noises.
But yeah, I'm Al. Also, it's short for Alfira. So.
This is my sister.
Hey. I'm the boring one that no one needs to listen to.
Bet. And once this...
But yeah, we were busy for a while.
Busy.
She was busy taking care of me, because my butt was incapacitated from the side effects. But I'm doing better, thankfully, and thanks to Sissy here.
Dabs.
She was able to help me.
But, so today we are going to actually be playing a demo game. A game that's really gone up in,
Tumblr and
Twitter, anywhere you look that has, like, any form of art sharing. Yeah, it's gone anywhere and everywhere, and it's
slowly
not...
building. It's slowly
building, and I'm really proud of them, because they're doing a lot of work from what I know. And I think they, like, just started, like, coming out with a demo, kind of, started. Oh, and I guess I can show your icon now that we've spoken.
And,
there's the sisters.
Hi. I'm the weirdo that has a bad cutout because I didn't take the time to actually make a proper icon unlike her.
Hey man, I've done this like way long ago, so you just finished yours technically not too long ago, so
yeah,
it still counts. But anyways, today, in case you haven't heard of said game, we are going to be playing a game called... When it loads, please load. Are you not gonna load? You're not gonna load. Excuse me. There it goes. It loaded. Yay!
Well, it's loading.
And in case you couldn't read, this game has explicit content. They said content, and is not for the fragile of minds. And we're saying this now.
So
we are going.
Get out of here.
Yeet. So yes, this game is called Your Boyfriend. And I've already played I don't want to say a fair amount, I've played some of it, and sister doesn't know too much of it. So I'm mainly doing this to see her reaction, because
I've only seen a few images online. I actually haven't played too much on this game, so I'm going in almost blind on this. I don't know anything about the story or anything like that.
Or what's going to happen, all that fun stuff.
But I am going to look at it as an artistic point because I am in the art world.
She is in her almost done with her senior year?
I am almost done with college, and I will be getting in with an animation degree. So I am going to be looking at it in a little bit stingy way because I throw out all feedback right there and there. Then because that's what I do. If people say
she's a very hard critique.
I am very hard. My sister says I am the Gordon Ramsay of critiques.
And it's an understatement, honestly.
Not nice.
It pales in comparison.
I am doing better.
She's doing a lot better.
But I am going to point out the faults when I see them. And if anything, this is a demo, so hopefully if the people see this, they'll take the information and run with it.
Yeah.
And hopefully make it better. Because I don't know much on coding. I know a little bit, not a lot, but I do know art a bit more. So I can help, even though my icon looks like crap right now. But
hey man, we don't talk about that.
I can say that so far for art that I've seen online, it looks interesting. The opening already looks interesting. It does a little bit look like it's too PNG because you can see it around the edges right now because it's a little cut out. But I know upon further improvements, it'll get better over time. And this is a demo, so...
Yeah. It's that starting ground. It's that whole, hey, this is what we could make. Like, this is what we can make on our own. You can support us. We can make more and better versions of this. And, of course, from what I know of the bare bones, it's only one and I could be completely wrong. It's only one person, either that or it's two people only doing this. Like, all the art.
And so it's going to be hard enough as is. Just people just doing a game. So.
Mm-hmm. So, one of the things that we had agreed on doing, essentially, is... Give me a moment. Okay. We have little symbols. We have a circle, and we have a line. Sadly, we can't rotate a line in any which way we want, but it can help in the long run. Like,
it helps to give a horizon line. It also helps to clarify on what parts that could be better.
Yeah. And since I'm not sure if you can see my mouse on screen, because sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, we're doing this as a safety measure, just in case you can't follow the mouse, or it just doesn't appear for any given reason. So, I think that's everything.
Can we make this a little bit bigger? That way... This right here, that way it's easier to...
Sadly, no.
Okay.
Like, that's as big as that gets.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I was just trying to make it easier to go into this.
You're fine.
Because the thing about the opening sign is you can see the cutoff on the lines themselves in the your. So that's what I mean when I say you can see where the whole PNG effect comes into play when it comes to the text. So
also, we are going to do our best to do, like, go all the varying routes of this game, as much as it's going to pain us to be that person.
Oh, it won't pain me. It won't pain me.
It'll pain us. It'll pain us, and you know it.
Okay. I don't know. I'm pretty heartless as is, so.
But, with that all said and done, I think that's everything.
I think we've covered all the bases, so.
Yep.
We're not dead, so.
Wait, hold on, let me check my pulse.
Well, not yet. We're gonna find out what our boyfriend says about us, so.
With that said, let us play. And in case you didn't see it, the button did change a little.
Oh. I didn't look.
You fool! You blinked.
Oh, wait, what is her name?
Bob!
No. Patricia.
I don't know how to spell that.
Damn, you're the writer of the group.
And both of you don't know how to spell. Patricia! Careful where you throw that, sweetie. Okay.
Tough.
There we go. Alti wheels.
No, we'll just say wheels. Let's do
We'll
wheels.
do wheels.
They see me rolling.
They see me rolling. They're gonna kill me.
They hate it.
Oh god, there comes the boyfriend. Alright. Welcome. You two have fun. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Also,
are they saying have fun with our boyfriend?
Or have fun, the two of us? Because my camera's over there. And before we get into it, because I already know you're thinking stuff.
Yeah,
I can see your cogs turning. I apologize in advance. I can't essentially get away where my mic won't catch my headphones, but we can still both hear it. Because the microphone or the headphones I do have, I can't split them with a headphone splitter, sadly. So I apologize if you hear an echo of the music or whatever. So I apologize in advance. With that in mind...
Apparently there's whatever going to be coming into play. That's all I
yes,
got out of
with
that.
Whatever, because right now I only hear birds.
Tweet, motherfucker.
Tweet, bitch. Hold on, let me get Twitter.
Just off the bat, though, I have to say, there's
your
lot
line
of greenery. I'm sorry.
There's your line and there's your circle. Have fun.
I'm sorry. I am really bad when it comes to this. So, right off the bat, I have to say, there's a lot of greenery going on right off the bat. And that's okay. It's supposed to be a forest, so.
Or a park.
Sometimes is it a park?
It looks like it's a park because that trash can right there.
Okay, I would assume there's a dumpster and it could be a walkway too.
Yeah, I think that's what that meant. The little trail right there is meant to be.
Yeah, but either way, usually you'll have different colors in the spectrum of the foliage. Usually you can have blues coming into play. Like a lot of blues and purples are used for shadows. Yeah. Using a darker green can help, but if you want to have a more defined shadow, usually you want to have like a purple or blue. Purple with green is better.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the purple can actually be the opposite. Is not actually be. It is the opposite of green, so it helps to give the
Contrast.
the definition and contrast. And my thing is you can kind of see it, but it looks like the pathway is leading out and about. It looks like it gets smaller here. I can't tell.
It's
But-
a little hard. It looks like behind the text box it gets a little thin, but then it goes wide again.
But it could be leading onto another path and I just don't see it. But there's a lot of green, and that you'll always at times see a lot of more open blues is the thing, because blues and greens are really close to one another, and when you look at the horizon you can actually see it a little bit in right here, if you can see it. I'm gonna zoom in with the little circle right here.
Got our
Right
little
here
circle?
you can actually see there's a little bit of a lighter tone coming into play, and
almost-
that's actually correct when
It
comes
almost
to
looks like a
atmosphere.
gray rather than a blue. Like it's a cloudy
And
sky.
blue and grays actually get confused a lot.
Yeah. Well,
funny
I'm saying,
enough.
like, up here where there's this little gap, you can see that there's, like, a hint of blue, but when you come over here, it looks more like a dull blue.
There's also a little bit of yellow, which is also showing that the light's coming into play. You can see that on the actual leaves themselves.
If you look really
on the
closely.
trees right around here, you can see that. And that's a good note of, you could be maybe like a morning or going into morning,
like morning
afternoon,
to afternoon.
afternoon kind of
Moon.
effect. So that's not bad. It's actually a nice little touch, but it doesn't come into a play a lot on the trees too much. It's definitely having a textured brush effect, but that also works because I've seen some of the character design, so it kind of works in it in a little bit. But I see that we have a stone right here, a big one it looks like. So I almost wish we had more stones, especially on the
rocks.
dirt path.
Yeah.
Like a little bit
pebbles.
more defined, because you could like see them like leaning up against a tree. That way you don't have to have that fogginess effect with the green that just disappears into just green itself. So
Disappears into thin air.
it does, and it's hard to like really work with, especially now that we are focusing on just this. So all of
might
this
zoom
is our
out.
biggest focus.
It might zoom out though. Like we're zoomed
Does
in.
it do that later on? Is what you're telling me?
It might.
But again, these are things I'm just pointing off right offhand when I see an image. So again, little things, but I have to say, for what I can see of the little basket right there, if you can, right there, it looks really nice.
It's a very well detailed basket.
It is. I have to say, it's really nice.
Although it looks like it would be like a trash can, but it's kind of missing.
True,
its
but I
bag.
would only have to say is I wish the tree wasn't behind it, because it looks like the tree is going right into the basket. Right?
Yeah, like it's blending in.
That is right there considered, in the art world, it's considered a tangent, and tangents are a big no-no in the sense. A lot of times you'll see a lot of tangents when there's line against line, like almost like smidging. You can see that white line, and then you realize when you zoom out, it looks like they're fusing together. Those are considered tangents, and they are really bad. Or when tangents run into one another. For instance, another tangent that I can see right offhand is this tree, specifically in the stone. So, zooming in even more, you can see the tree is lining in on the edge of a line into the stone. It's not too noticeable, but as an artist, again, you can see it. It's leaning in right in. There's a line that goes right in between one another. So it's just like, it sticks out. So you kind of want to, you either want to move the stone, either to the right or the left, to get away from that one line, or you want to just erase that line entirely.
Or
I
just
would
choose
recommend
a new color for that line.
True.
Like give
which
it
they've
colored
done.
outlines.
True. My recommendation is just to move it to the right a little bit more, because you're also coming in with a tangent at the bottom of that stone as well with the tree. So the tree and the stone look like they're fusing with one another. So I would recommend moving the stone a little bit more to the right to really fix that problem. If not, move the tree to the left a little bit more to give it a little bit more space. But again, when it comes to the basket in the tree over here, you would need to either move the tree entirely or move the basket entirely, because it looks like it's going right in, especially with the lines and the wires of that little basket in the background. With the basket, the line itself is fusing right up with the tree.
Yeah.
So
Another thing that would probably help differentiate that's a word. Everything from each other, if you would be the leaves and the bushes. Because currently I can't tell what's a bush and what's the top of a tree.
That comes into play when it comes to the idea that there's too much green.
Oh, yeah.
We need a little bit more of differentiation. So, like, more blues. Like, we should see more of the sky is the thing.
Or maybe a couple of flowers that would be in a designated bush. Like,
or the birds that we're hearing.
Yeah.
That would be a nice touch. Is
maybe,
to see
like,
the little nests.
Maybe there would be, like, a nest in this particular bush over here. Or this would be an azalea bush. We would see its vibrant flower petals. But besides that, I would be a broken record and say there is a lot of green interacting.
And as you can see, we're already in the start of the beginning of a chaotic life.
we're not even 20 minutes in and we're already messing this up. And it's the first scene.
Yeah, we're on the first scene and we haven't even gone to the rest of the story. How's your life? It's been chaotic.
Apparently our life's been chaotic. Alright, let's get into it.
Let's actually get to the story and stop critiquing just this section. If we can.
We should stop critiquing this picture.
And again, I'm not meaning to be mean when I say this. I just throw out what I see.
That's where I come in and try to give, like, various positive critiques. But I can only do so much.
Do you want me to read or are you going to read?
Which one of us can read better?
I can't English. I sarcasm.
Hi. I'm genetic.
Oh, boy.
We'll take turns. We're fucked. We'll take turns. How about that?
Okay.
My family broke out into another fit of drama. I gotta love those.
Huh, what family drama? Excuse me?
In this household?
Never.
Not a day away. We're the perfect family. Ugh.
I'm sorry, I just barfed in my
Same.
mouth.
So I left the nest, ran straight to college, and got an apartment and a job. I think we need more ands.
Good luck, sir. That is...
Sir or ma'am.
Also, you forgot a comma.
We need more ands.
I'm not, and by the way, I am not an English person.
Oh,
I don't do grammar or anything, but right
rely
now,
on Grammarly.
we're missing a comma before the apartment and a job. I'm sorry.
Ran straight to college, got an apartment, and a job. There we go. That's... Yes.
Hopefully this feedback is helpful.
They're probably not going to see this on
they're going to hate us. And we're going to get hated on.
We're so going to be hated on because we can't English.
The thing is people can take this information and run with it. They can take all the information they can to make it improvements on it. Yeah. There is always room for improvement when it comes to
Nothing
games.
is ever perfect in life. That's just life in of itself.
Except for Pokemon. Pokemon is life.
Pokemon is life. Have you seen the remix?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing to talk about.
We only have Jenny. That's it.
There's only Gen 1. Gen 1 is everything. That's it.
Said the Gen 1ers. But, anyone can critique. It would be like me going to a game convention saying, hey, that looks weird. Them, oh, we didn't see that because we've been looking at it for so long. Thank you for acknowledging it. No problem. I'll be out. Peace. And it's just that.
And again, this is a demo, so I would think they would take demo critiques any day, I would say.
And we're more or less doing this just for the fun of it. Not to be that person like, oh, haha, look at this bad game. No, we're showing off this game as best we can. In the most possible way we can, but we're also trying to give the critiques if we see they are needed for any given reason. And just as much as we're going to point out the bad, we're going to point out the good.
Again, I love that basket.
Yeah, the textures on
it looks like it's fusing in with the tree.
The textures on said trees, the bark, good shit. I love it. But
there could be a little bit more. Like the grass looks like grass, but again, it just fuses in with the bushes. That it's just like, okay, it looks like it's just all one thing. Yeah, you could have a little bit of differentiation. That's why you can have different. That's why there's dirt patches and rocks. There's trees knocked over.
Cobblestone.
There's different bushes. Bushes have berries. There's variation and stuff.
There's color in nature besides the color green.
I was like, if you look at one tree and then look at the other, the leaves are going to be completely different in color most of the times.
Mm-hmm.
So
the only rare occasions is when it's winter.
True. In which case
they're dead.
They're kind of dead. Yeah. But even then, they have different colors. So sorry.
Excluding the pine trees.
Yeah. Pine trees.
Yeah. But we didn't even finish this.
Yeah, let's finish the sentence and actually get to the story.
So we ran straight to college, got an apartment and a job. But lately, my job at a greasy spoon diner has been unbearable. Understandable. I mean, you gotta deal with Karens.
No.
They're unbearable.
I don't know what they do at the job, so.
Well, it's a diner, so you could just about anything.
I was like, you could be a waitress, you could be cooking.
You could be a busboy / girl. You could
There's
be.
a lot, so I
Yeah.
don't know what they do, so.
Again,
I don't know what I'm doing, because apparently
you
we
doing?
are the character.
God, we're just the left side and the right side of the
The
brain.
job doesn't pay the best, so that meant I had to find a roommate to afford an apartment. And that is normal, sadly.
Yeah, checks out. Especially if you're in New York.
Ooh, you're gonna need 5 roommates.
Just for the 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh, apparently we don't need more than 1 on this one.
And now my roommate is bringing some is always bringing some dropout into our apartment for late night study sessions. Oh, so
Oh my! They were
scandal.
roommates!
Oh my god, they were roommates. So wait, there we go. We don't need another roommate.
Yeah, we got several apparently.
Yeah.
Pay up, fuckers. Literally.
Yeah. They fuck all every day, any day, every day. I hope not. God, that's gonna be a cleanup mess.
What do you think a study session's for?
Touche.
It's a group project. So
My sleep schedule's wrecked, mood, and even better, the rent on the apartment is late. I think they need more commas.
Lovely.
There's the commas.
I am the comma queen, so I understand that comma is needed.
I heard once that if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay friends for long.
That is true.
But what if they're not your friend?
In my case,
there we go.
the friendship gets strained thinner as my quote-unquote
Friend.
keeps making excuses why they need me to cover their half of the rent.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's called a bitch move.
That's called a fucking hoe. Oh, wait. Thanks to that deadbeat. Hey, they're no longer a friend.
Oh, they demoted.
They got demoted. I'm working harder just to lose money on the rent. That's just life. I'm nearly broke, and getting a second job feels like it will kill me.
I wonder how college is going.
Ah! At least in this park, I have some alone time. Mood.
Yeah, with the birds.
Oh, hey, pan out!
Oh, so it does pan out.
What?
What's the white thing on the left of the rock?
I think that's meant to be water. That's water.
That's what.
Yeah, you can vaguely see hints of like the water texture. You can barely see it if you look close enough.
That would be that's the blue I was probably asking for, but the thing
Yeah.
is you would probably want to see a trail behind the rock where the water's coming from.
Or like
Unless it's a pond, but either way, I would want to see more of the pond is the thing.
yeah.
So,
Honestly, I would think there would be some moss on the rock because of the water.
true. And you'd see more rocks on the pond too. On
Yeah.
the edges at least.
Something
Yeah.
to like act as a border for the grass. Like, hey, don't
True,
come into
true.
here, you'll trip and you fall. And
Also, do we have a heart on? Or is that some other wood that I'm looking at?
I think it's meant to be a bench because if you look
it
next
looks
to the
like a table.
yeah, it looks like it. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a bench because if you look next to the water, that's obviously a bench, and they have the same textures.
And
if
it
it's
could be a table, I don't know.
And if it is a table, then why is it so low to the ground?
Well, my thing is the table itself or bench needs to be a little bit wider is the thing, because we're so close to it that we can see it. It should be almost taking up the entire like front end,
Also, nice
especially
textures.
at the cutoff the text. Also, I'm now realizing at the text itself, the PNG itself is cut off. We can see where it's cut off exactly. Hopefully, I can actually get the circle. That's not the circle. Sorry.
Heathen, you moved it.
I'm trying to move this.
We're both trying to use the mouse at the same time, so we're sorry.
It's like right there, if you can see it. There's an
very-
exact cutoff of where the PNG is. You can see it where the pen marker is. So definitely
Actually,
make
wait, hold on. Better way. Hey, look, a line. Trying to get there.
You can see where the PNG cuts off exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend stretching out whatever like
right
size
above
you
the
had for the text.
yeah.
If not, maybe you can make the text a bubble. It is stretching out all the way around the border. It would be nice to have like maybe a bubble form.
Maybe it's meant to
the
think.
text?
Maybe it's meant to represent that like like this is our character and this is how we're thinking.
It would be nice to think of it as like a bubble then, because a lot of times you would see it as like cloud form.
Yeah.
So it does have that
Thought
cloud-like
bubble.
texture, like a thought bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make
So-
sense.
That would be cute,
But-
but I don't do a lot of those kind of games. I wouldn't know.
Eh.
I definitely agree on the moss on the rock. I also definitely would say put some moss on the trees near the grass as
Mhm.
well, because again, trees can also get moss too.
Yeah.
I would love to see some more of like, again, differentiation on the grass. There's just so much green that it's
Yeah, maybe like a weed or two, unless
enveloping.
maybe it's really well kept, but maybe like a dandelion or two would be like scattered around the grass.
True, or you can see like webs.
True, like potential like the string of like where a spider might have been.
Also, realizing we had zoomed out of our corner, that path needs to be smaller.
It also
It's-
looks like
It's too big. If we're going away from it, it needs to be a lot smaller. It should never go from wide to small to wide again. It should always go wide to smaller to smaller to smallest. It should almost be a line when going up. It's just way too wide. of a
context of what we're talking about. We're saying wide, as it is right here, should go a little smaller, and then get even smaller up here, farthest from us. We're saying that this portion right here looks like the exact same size as this portion up here.
And I'm also
that's what we're
saying
referring
that what they do in the beginning of that is correct, but at the end of it is wrong.
Yeah.
Also,
But-
it'd be nice to have little light patches through the trees
Yeah.
coming in. That would be a nice spot to
Yeah.
put them.
I was trying to say, like as you were talking, the quote path, I'm assuming, looks very unsaturated? That's the right word, right? Unsaturated?
Saturated is a little bit more of the term, I think.
Oh, yeah. Words are hard.
Saturated is when everything is more like black grays and stuff,
Yeah,
and you
thank
lose
you.
color.
Saturated was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's very pale. I would think that would be like coarse dirt, if anything. So, like, I would see,
It
like,
actually
specks
looks
of-
like stony dirt.
Yeah, so it would be gravel in that sense, which makes sense. That's a good traveling path.
But
So-
it does look like the same color as the stone.
It looks like it's sand.
Yeah. It kind of looks like one of the
it's
sand
dried out
beach.
sand.
It kind of looks like the stone, which sand is basically stone. It's just gone down to a minuscule level.
Yeah.
So
Which makes sense. But we're
We're-
forgetting the sense.
yeah, we're still critiquing the background, and I know we need to stop.
We're not helping.
But again, little things as an artistic standpoint that could maybe help improve upon it.
Ah, yes, two artists critiquing one game with only one artist probably doing it. We're so sorry, but we're trying to help you, we swear. Because, as I was going to say, the textures on the bench in front of us, I'm fucking jealous. That looks amazing. Like, if you can see it through our little text bubble right here, that's some good wood texture right there, if you ask me.
It is nice wood texture. It's just I wish for a little bit more.
Yeah.
Especially since if this is going to be a fully finished game, you could also push more.
Yeah.
To
And-
finish.
I would also think that there would be like a slight color dissociation between the bench, possibly the bench, and the trees.
I'm assuming
They could
it's a
be
bench 'cause
made-
you're saying it's a bench now.
Well, I'm
But-
assuming it's a bench because of the bench by the
there are
lake.
also different colored benches in general too. Benches can change over time. They
Benches
have
could be
steel
metal.
benches, metal bench. Well, we have a metal basket over there, so we could have a metal bench.
Yeah, but again, I'm assuming it's a bench because
You could also
there's a
add
bench
a
by the
railing.
water.
A railing could help distinguish from the actual environment.
Yeah.
A railing, like a metal railing to the bench, could also help give an idea that it is a bench. Like right now, it looks like it's
A weird table.
It looks like a table. So unless I'm looking at the one all the way on the left, this one looks the one if we are sitting on a bench, it looks like a table.
A wide table.
So,
And again, the only reason I'm assuming it's a bench is because there's a bench by the river. That's my only reason of assuming it's a bench.
that or you've played it.
Am I wrong?
Oh.
Anyways,
I've
the
always loved this part of
sentence.
the I've always loved this part of the park. It's untouched by obnoxious family members and college jerks, but it
Understandable.
looks like a lot of green.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Sorry.
The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Oh, so there we go. Even then, they
They
only
haven't
come in the
been doing a
morning.
good job.
Seeing as all those hedges have kind of grown out,
They're not doing a good job.
you might need some new ones. Oh!
Closing my eyes, I just turn to black. Recommendation, I
Black.
know this is a thing you can do. Have an actual, like,
Fade.
not fade, but an actual, like, shutter black, like, closing. So it'll start from the top and then, and at the bottom and go to the middle. And then it'll be like almost like a fade, but it's like a shutter cut.
It's the idea of you're closing your eyes instead of just black.
Yeah. So that would also help to give more of an atmospheric feel that you are actually closing your eyes.
Which helps in the long run.
Instead of stating, closing my eyes, I rub
My eyes
face.
are closed.
Closing my eyes, I rub my face and huff out the tension in my lungs so that I can calm down.
Enough to enjoy the peace and quiet.
And the birdies.
Just then, I feel someone sit down beside me. The fucking bitch.
Right there could actually have a nice touch to add a sound effect of rustled clothing.
Or just
So,
something hitting.
not so much hitting,
Well,
but
this is-
a nice little rustle could help.
Yeah.
Unless we're trying to be creepy and be like, hi,
Sneak,
I'm here
sneak, sneak.
touching you.
It's the whole snick. Hello, shank. Just get shanks.
But you could also hear the wood bench creak a little bit too,
Yeah.
I would think.
Because it looked like it was a more olden.
If it is wood, it would definitely creak a little.
Oh, yeah. Startled, I turn and look towards the interloper. Stop thinking on the same brainwave as me. Swear.
Startled.
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 Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello.
Oh, we got voice acting.
Oh, so I don't need to see anything. Awesome. And who is you?
And why do you look so different from the background? Also,
It's not too bad.
nice line on your pants.
Yeah, it does stick out a little bit. The shading's a little bit inconsistent. And again, you have another tangent right there in the hand and sleeve. So, give me a moment as I get my stuff.
up.
Right here, you can see that the shadow line goes right into the hand line, which is probably an overlay effect, which is common in a lot of artist work, but you need to be a little consistent in the sense that there's no shadow in the inner sleeve.
Or
the
on
inner
the jacket.
On the inner jacket.
Or the
specifically.
sweater. I'm assuming it's a sweater.
Well, you have it on the left side right here, and you have it on the hood, but you don't have it on the inner coat right here.
And I would think that you would see it on, like, the hood portion at the very least.
True. Besides that, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a really good model.
It's very simple design, so it works.
Yeah.
So, you got a lot of face room to emote, and you're using it to your fullest advantage, so.
By the evidence of the very, very, very dark eyes.
Hi, how you doing? I don't sleep at all either.
Sleeping's
So
overrated.
what does the stranger, it's me, have to say?
It's me, okay, purple guy.
It's gonna be me.
Wrong month.
Damn it.
The stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping high off the park bench. So I was
So
right.
wait,
It was a
did
bench.
he grab us right there? Is what he-
Yeet.
Is that what he's saying? Like, trying to keep me from leaping too high? Did he actually grab me? Excuse me.
That was
Sexual harassment flag.
that would explain like the startling, like how it startled the yipe.
Also, be careful. I know you can see it. I can slightly see it. But the shading, as we had commented before, you can see it right there in the elbow. Right there. There's a tiny little bit of an overlap from the shadow in the coat going into the elbow. So the sleeve and the edge of the sleeve and the arm, you can slightly see it. So you got to be a little bit more careful, because if in a finished work you wouldn't actually have that kind of thing popping out too much.
Also, can we take a moment to look at him? He looks so sad and cute. I'm sorry, who the fuck gave you the right?
He looks okay.
He looked cute.
He's definitely expressive, so.
very expressive.
He reminds me a lot of the creepypasta stuff that I would draw when I was younger. Like the lengthy arms and the big heads and the big eyes.
Look at
Kind of
him.
like the Eyeless Jack and the Jeff the Killer
Oh
kind of
yeah. Stop looking at me with them big eyes.
thing. Honestly, that smile definitely reminds me of Jeff the Killer, so I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
be surprised if they're related or not. Or if this is the Jeff the Killer and Eyeless Jack baby child.
It's their fandom child. Oh God.
Would make sense. Well, sir.
When you grab.
I'm a little bit jumpy because you're grabbing me, so just a bit, yes.
Also, look at them little fangs. Oh my god, he got little fangs.
Also, you can see the shadows going into the tongue, so please be careful on that too.
If anything, it would round out a little and the shadow would go into the inside of the mouth.
True. It also wouldn't be the same gray color as the skin.
Or the teeth.
So.
But yes, we are jumpy. What makes you guess that?
He smiles and scoots himself closer to me, shyly and awkwardly. If you're coming closer to me,
I'm gonna scoot away. I'm gonna catch
these. Ready, and I'm gonna catch them.
I'm gonna catch these
It's
hands.
called social distancing.
6 feet. I keep my eyes on him, unsure of what his intentions are. His unblinking eyes don't stray from mine, not once.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you have dry eyes, sir. It kind of shows a little bit.
Good sir, do you have eyelids, by chance? Because we can only see the bottom. We don't see the top.
Well, wait, is it eyeliner? Again, that's
is
why
it eyeliner?
Jeff's a killer. He used to put on a lot of black eyeliner. So.
Nah, it's just a lot of eyeshadow. You got eyeshadow for your eyeshadow.
That's called sleep deprivation.
Have some coffee.
I'm waiting for my soul to come back to me.
I'm waiting for the sky to start raining.
I'm actually waiting for my actual, depression to leave, but you're still here.
Ah! I'm sorry, I'm trying to gain my sanity back and try to forgive my imaginary friend, and you're still here, so I'm just kind of waiting on you for leave.
Damn.
We're not. Oh, we're sorry.
Ooh. No, we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
Dude, you just appeared right in front of us, and I don't know who you are. You're asking me about me, whether I'm with someone?
Mind you,
Are you here to kill someone,
Mind you, this is after we close our eyes and rub our face. So, what was on our hands?
Oh, yeah. Did we get rid of the evidence?
Did you?
I tried. It was your turn.
No. I was the one that did all the work.
Wait, did we say this out loud?
Oops.
Ignore us.
I don't know.
Sir, the jogging tracks are right.
I was gonna say, it looks like that. The jogging track's right
leg
next.
is right in distance of the jogging track, and just so you know, it's none of your fucking business.
It's none ya. Also, I just realized something. Oh my god. Where'd the rest of his leg go? Where'd the rest of his leg go?
It does disappear. That, or it might be that little bit of corner. I can kind of see a little bit of corner shadow.
That looks like it was just shadow from the text box itself. Yeah. No, the shadow doesn't even go all the way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little hard to tell.
Yeah.
So definitely need to be noting on that. I also don't think his other leg has any shadows in general. So
yeah. We apologize. We're being those people, so we're kind of sorry.
To help and point things out. Again, he doesn't have shadow in the inner coat, so that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
Also, I would recommend giving a darker color to the actual shadow of the coat. It looks a tad too light.
Yeah. Compared
to the shadow on the coat, on the sweater.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the shirt. Cause what's going on with the black portion of the heart? It looks like it's going into the jacket almost.
It might be just a pattern on the actual shirt.
That makes sense.
It just doesn't look like it's filled in all the way, so.
Which is understandable. Everyone has the things that just kind of need to cut. But yeah, jogging track right there, and maybe we just like some peace and quiet, and you're bothering us. Next.
A chill runs down my spine. I cross my arms over my chest and slide myself away from him and closer to the edge of the bench.
Which causes the bench to flip over because we are fat.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We chunky.
He'll just get closer to us if we keep going on the edge and then fall off. That won't lead to anything dramatic. Oh my.
Oh my. How often does the same person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking you such questions? I mean, to be fair, when you're at a convention, that's pretty fucking often. But this ain't a convention, so, not often. At least not for us.
Well, for the character, it's not for me, at least.
Well, you work at a grocery store, so that's different.
I don't work at a grocery store. I work at a diner. He picks up an unease and refrains
Picks up
on my unease. Yes. And refrains from sliding any closer. He crosses his fingers in between his legs and smiles warmly. I can't see this because his hand is still on my leg.
Okay. I think, like, crossing of the hands and then put said hands between his legs. I think that's what they're intending. I hope that's what they're intending.
If that's the case, again, artists, I'd recommend visually showing instead of telling. When it comes to him specifically, we can visually say what, or verbally say what we, the character, are doing. But when it comes to the visual character we're seeing on screen, it's better to show and not tell. And specifically when it's saying he crosses his fingers in between his legs, it might be better to show that expression, because I am physically confused by what's going on, because I am like, what?
How does a homeboy
crossing his fingers
and then putting between his legs?
Is it like in his junk or something? Like,
it would probably be, well, to be fair, if you cross your hands and put
also,
it between...
would he be looking at us still when he says this?
Yeah.
Or like, what's the? Because the thing is his hand is still reaching out for us.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm confused.
And again, we do this with the knowledge of, from what we know, it's only the one person doing this. So take into account that they might have been on a time crunch.
True. But this is a demo, so they can actually fix these things for later on too.
Which, hey, this is why we're trying to say it now.
True.
Oh, but we don't got voice acting anymore, I guess.
Well, no, his voice just turned into... And again, this is a demo, so they probably don't have the voice acting all the way in.
Yeah,
so.
and that's perfectly understandable. I don't blame them.
So,
the voice actor probably just...
You don't look like a close speaker. Or the old people feeding pigeons after chewing Tai Chi. How did you know I'm not an old person doing
Hey man, I might
be
like, oh boy, I may look like I'm 16, but I'm actually 84, you fucking whippersnapper.
He needs some milk.
Well, with how thin those arms are, yes he do. He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Oh no, I take it back. Looking at his thin neck, he needs a cake is what he needs.
I'll eat the cake, he can have the pie.
No, I'm just getting some alone time for myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. I guess this is how we know we're talking, with you know our name being right there. And
hi, our name is Wheels.
Hi, I'm named after a car part.
It definitely would help to have a text differentiation, or to have like a bubble.
A contrast.
It would be a good idea to have like maybe a bubble text.
Yeah.
Around.
But I can also understand like why they don't do that as like creative choice. That makes sense.
True. But we're having just text font difference.
Yeah.
A different text
like,
fonts.
It looks like we have comics.
Spoke English properly.
It looks like excuse me. Hate a burp. It looks like we have Comic Sans, for example, as a type font. Don't blame you. Excellent choice. Whereas Mr. Stranger here could have like Times New Roman, for example. It could help tell the difference between who's actually talking.
Papyrus.
Yeah, he get papyrus.
And now he's just shouting at us constantly.
Here, Mom!
It's better than Wingdings.
This is true. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got closer again.
Oh, boy, he got closer.
Oh, okay, his hand's back to being near ours again. So that position changed, I guess. He scoots himself even closer, his hands nearly touching mine as he smiles shyly.
Like, this expression works right now.
Oh, yeah, this is
as to what he's
excellent
doing
position.
in expression to what he is said, as the text says. However, with before, when he's apparently crossing his fingers and putting it between his legs, I would recommend having an actual visual image of that.
Yeah. Maybe he hunched over a little. We couldn't imagine
Like, maybe
that.
he was in thought and we just didn't know it.
Yeah.
So it helps to have a different expression, because we are lingering on this expression for a while.
Yeah. And they also have the idea, like, his eyes going away before coming back, in the sense of he's trying to...
Or he has an expression of disgust, or we
Something.
don't know.
All we see is creepy
Smile.
Laughing Jack.
Yeah, it was like
Or Laughing Jack.
Well, Isla's Jack
God.
turned into Laughing Jack. So hi, Jack. Your name is Jack.
There was a
Nice to
laughing.
meet you.
The problem is there is a Laughing Jack in the creepypasta world.
Well,
That's
how
the
about that?
problem.
Call you Joker. Is that better?
Why is so serious?
What? So
Oh, we got.
serious.
My pleasure would be a not.
It'd be a no from you, Chief. You kind of creeping me out. But we do see he looks a little like he's
Shy. He
cautious
does
or
look shy and
he's
worried.
scared. He looks like he's
Not timid.
yeah. He looks like he's really trying to put his
All.
Oh,
What
and-
he's saying. But he's still touching my leg, so I'm saying no.
Yeah, he hasn't touched you yet. He's just gotten closer. There's a difference.
He did touch me. That's called sexual harassment.
That's close enough.
That's the no-no touch.
Can I have the pleasure?
No.
Yeet.
Why not?
Never mind. He's the weird one.
Then again, we are weird too, so.
Hi. Can't tell if he's a bit awkward or just eccentric.
I would say a bit awkward.
I would say a bit of both, actually. What? Why? Why did he have such an interest in us? I'm saying us because... just doing me when there's two of us sounds weird. Sir, am I going to have to be the one that points out that this says the stranger to you, or...
Oh, sir, I have to tell you, you are not
the
my
boyfriend. You are not the boyfriend.
Right now, you are
The stranger. And in a minute, you're going to be the bloody pulp if you step an inch closer to us. And you're
You
going
will
to catch
be in the forest.
You will
scattered
be-
in pieces.
You will be...
Have a nice day.
No. You will be in that river over there next to the non-moss... Actually... Oh! I take back that mossy comment. If you look very closely... Off topic, I know. If you look very closely in the corner, right there in the corner of the rocks, you can actually see a little hint of green.
Okay, I'm sorry to say, even if there is a little bit of hint of green, that can be considered a reflection. I can kind of slightly accept that, except for the fact that you'd see a lot more of it if it's a continuous river for a while.
Yeah.
Unless the rock is spewing out water,
Or the rock just suddenly appeared.
it's not gonna have that little amount of moss
Yeah.
for such a short period of time.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. You're gonna find yourself in that water, drowned.
And you'll become the drowned.
You'll become the drowned from Minecraft. Peace, bitch. Moves next state.
It's called relaxing.
I'm here because I wanted to de-stress from my
Although
roommates.
you're talking to me.
Well, we're here because I think we wanted to get away from our roommate's study session.
True. Or just the stress of life in general. In
Always.
which case, we're always running from that, but never can get away.
Yeah, you can only do so much, especially when, money's tight.
True. But if that's the case, wouldn't we be at our job? Also, sir, you're making me question myself, and I hate you.
Sure, you're making us have an existential crisis. Could you consider you don't? My boyfriend. Why would he be assuming we were in a relationship? There's an awkward silence as the stranger sits patiently waiting for my answer. Oh.
Quick time, quick time!
I don't like being an asshole. I don't like being an asshole.
You stupid heart. You question everything.
Well, we're questioning this right now.
Yeah, but we're saying yes, apparently.
I don't like being an asshole. I don't like
Next
being...
time I'm taking the mouse.
No! Not my nose! It changes rainbow colors.
Well, okay, fine. We're going on a date with this complete stranger that says he's our boyfriend. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I am the one.
I am inevitable. Why not working? Oh,
I am
Iron Man.
Spoiler alert.
It's not like I'm doing anything anyways. It would be a nice break from the... That's a word.
Monotony.
Thank you.
Excuse me, my monotony is
The
nice.
monotony.
Monotony.
God knows I could stand to forget my problems for a few hours. And this guy seems interesting enough to keep my mind off things. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, with his big ol' eyes, I'm sure he could do something.
Okay, we're gonna poke him out.
Boop, 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 boop. Really? That's great.
Great for who?
He beat, that face!
Please don't hold my hand.
Please do not touch. Thank
Sexual
you.
harassment. Sexual harassment.
He beams, taking hold of my hand into his own. Good sir,
Is he absorbing our hand?
did you read out?
Also, that would be a good spot to actually show excitement and like actually holding our hand.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So
To be fair, they're probably just trying to keep it as
little activity of us as possible.
yeah, like less visual of us.
True, but you could still show him leaning like both in with hands, maybe. And
Yeah, like he
holding it.
gets closer.
Yeah,
Oh God.
like visually showing he gets closer.
Yeah.
That would be a nice touch.
I'll see you tonight at 7.
Okay, where are we going at 7?
And he's going somewhere? Question mark. He was about to stand. Yeah, he was about to stand up from the bench. So again, this is a bench, but
Okay.
pauses abruptly when he realizes he was forgetting something. Oh, I almost forgot. We need a place to meet up. Sorry. I know that I sound absent-minded, but I'm just so excited. Yeah, hey, there you go.
Again, another spot to push that he could be standing right now. Instead, because he never stated that he had sat back down.
Well, it said that he was about to stand, meaning that he might be leaning forward more than anything.
And we could show that visually too.
Yeah,
So if
like-
anything, I would recommend showing that visually.
Like the hand itself could be a little closer to the edge instead of on the bench close to us. It could be like right here at the edge,
Yeah.
next to his legs.
And you can actually show the whole. Oh shit! I almost forgot. It would have a more of a comedical impact
Yeah.
in the situation.
How about the old diner downtown? It's nice and quiet and no one will disturb us. I'd rather be loud.
Gotta specify
I-
a little diner downtown.
Yeah.
I don't know the place, but I also do know the place
Technically,
because we of a character know
We
it. But
we work at a diner.
But we,
we're
the
gonna dine.
people, the players, don't know it. So you gotta be a little bit more specific.
And also, I'd rather be somewhere where it's loud and, you know, lots of people in case
True. I would also like witnesses.
In my case.
We need witnesses.
The diner downtown? Which one? Case in point, there's multiple.
I know. Be a little bit more specific.
You know, the one you worked at.
That's not suspicious at all.
He's being suspicious. He's being suspicious. Oh,
Also-
okay.
You know which diner we work at, sir?
Maybe we had already mentioned it?
So
Great.
Are we
See
like
you
a
tonight.
waiter?
Or dish bus person?
A bus girl?
Yeah,
Or a bus boy? Whatever.
bus individual.
Yeah, bus.
And just
Person.
like that, he hurries off with the leap in every step, looking as though
I
he had
would
just
laugh
won the
if he-
lottery.
I would
I want to
laugh.
see that.
I would laugh if he actually did like skip it out.
I wanna
a
see
bus
that.
frame and be like boop ba doop ba doop doo doo. Jolly good show.
No, stop moving things. Thank you. No, stop moving. Technical difficulties. There it goes. Stay. I was trying to say, maybe it'd be funny, like, we see his, like, retreating figure
Like
skip
little frame.
little jump going down the path.
It doesn't have to be fully animated, but have like different like
Yeah, like, as we think.
screenshots.
Yeah, like, as we, like, think. We see, like...
It'd be a really
go-
cute touch.
It would. I watch him as he disappears down the path that bends around the shallow hill and out of view. That was a sentence.
Bye bye.
The
We've
park-
now signed our contract.
It's been nice knowing us. The park was quiet again, and the serene loneliness sets in once more. It's just me and a few songbirds singing in the nearby trees. We're
I
singing.
didn't know we were singing.
I wasn't. La 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 la. We're tone deaf.
La, da, da.
We're tone deaf. You can't tell.
We are singing with the birds.
Tweet, tweet, bitches. I sit for a while.
Blue?
Yeah.
Blue
No.
yellow.
No. You like my tail?
You want some fuck? Wait, don't tell that to that.
No, 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 no.
Blue. He wants yellow. He wants yellow.
She wanted a stick. Bitches love sticks.
Flick, flick.
Flick, flick. Ron, your tail is small.
That's what the birds are actually saying to us right now. Is, your tail is small.
What? Shwiggity, shwiggity. But, I sit for a while replaying the strange encounter in my head a few times. I suppose that I should be flattered that he took such an interest in me. I can't tell if meeting someone like that is normal or not. If it's nothing like I've seen in movies or television. To be fair, those tend to be scripted. However, that does kind of remind me of a manga scene, doesn't it? Or is it just me?
We've read a lot of manga in general too, so.
True. We're a sucker for those sappy love stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, if I were Hollywood attractive, maybe it would be normal. That it would be almost more annoying. Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel my cheeks flush as I think about him saying, "Can I have the pleasure?"
Can I has the pleasure
Can I have the
to
pleasure?
destroy you?
Can I have the pleasure to fuck you?
The fuck you up.
Me as an no. No, you cannot. A shy smile creeps from the corners of my mouth. He must be as new to this as I am. What a shy, awkward guy. Says us.
We're awkward weebs.
The bird stops singing as I feel a knock go in the pit of my stomach.
Timing.
Timing! I didn't know where I worked. Oh, okay, yeah, concerned.
Now we're concerned.
And there's the red
Now
flag.
you're concerned? Bitch, I was concerned way before you.
Hey, look at that big red flag that just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, hi, where were you earlier? Oh, hey, we got that fate. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the.
Oh, oh no! Oh no!
I will be as nice as I can.
Good luck.
I will be nice as I can. When
Breathe.
I say this.
Breathe.
Please use guidelines. Guidelines are your friends. Everything is in a slant. This is not a good thing. I understand we're trying to open up an area. You can do that visually with placement and shrinking and sizing. The farther you get, the smaller things will be. The closer you get, the bigger they will get. You're doing that correct so far. However, the dots are consistent throughout the entire page. So the closer you are, the bigger they will get. They should not be consistent throughout the entire way. That is wrong. That being said, use a 2-point design line, guide side. Use 2 points when it comes to pieces like this. If not, use a single. You could do it, but because you have a lot of horizontal, you can use a 2-point perspective. It can be helpful. Use them. You can kind of see we're going for it with the lines on the ground and the lines on the above.
That's what I was going to point out.
But you can see they are not working when you get to the back of the wall, or what is supposed to be the back of a wall, but your door is at a full-on right angle. It looks like it isn't even at a slant. It looks like the pole with the second row, like chairing, is fusing with the door window. That is wrong. That right there is a full tangent. It is not good. You should refrain from ever doing that. You shouldn't either remove the poles because they are very distracting, or add them all because we're missing one on the last row. So it's you have them or you don't have them. I would recommend removing them. You could maybe have it for that counter on the left. I don't know what it's for, seeing as we don't even have any room on the back left. Is this a type of diner where it's like a buffet kind of thing?
Maybe that's meant to lead to the bathroom.
Well, there's a
table kind of thing. Like, right here. And you can see it's fused right against the wall. So it's just like, what is it doing here exactly? Like, we can see a pole's right here. That works. Maybe it's a stripper pole or something like that. But, or maybe that's the floor itself for when we get the strippers to come all the way down. It just doesn't make sense, is the thing. If you were going to have a counter, you would have it appearing like right here, coming at us, not against the wall. That wouldn't make sense in a diner, but I also just don't know what Dad's Diner is all about.
Dad's damn diner.
Yeah, Dad's damn diner. Either way, please, please, please use a guideline. And another tangent is with this pole and the one on the back. These are really big no-no tangents in any art.
You can also kind of see that all the poles were copy and pasted.
You can.
Very evidently.
And I just recommend just removing them entirely. They are a big distraction, and it doesn't help that the benches are the same. And that's okay. You can copy and paste. Copy and paste.
Benches are easy. They can work being copy and pasted.
Copy and paste is normal a lot in programs and like a lot of like fast-paced environments. But you gotta make it look natural. And right now, it looks like they are sticking out like sore thumbs. You should make them smaller as you go back.
Yeah, shorter rather.
Well, shorter, smaller in general. The farther you go back, the smaller it will get. This all looks like it's slightly fisheyed and it's slightly in line with a perspective line, but nonetheless it feels broken, and it doesn't help that when we bring out the line tool, that this line isn't fully straight. Straight. It's not straight. You can see it with the line I have below it.
Even the top line is almost straight, but
it feels straight, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's at a slant. And the thing above it is, it's fully straight, slightly.
But just barely.
But it works. But the thing is the line below it is not straight, and we can see that line. I will say this, though. I have been pointing out a lot of negatives. The door on the left looks nice and clean.
Oh, yeah. That's a very good door.
It's nice, but the door on the right is really bad. That door needs to either be removed or fixed a lot. I would recommend removing the windows all the way in the back in general.
Maybe put some posters or like a menu.
And maybe that could help, but they're way too big in comparison to the windows on
the ones on the side.
On the right.
Which
these look actually really good.
I was gonna say, with that in mind, those are really good windows. They're very stylized, but they work for the style.
I would recommend adding a little bit of outside to help give it a little bit more atmosphere, because you can see to the outside.
Or maybe like some posters that would be on like generic windows.
True.
Like, oh hey, we're having this sale for like this burger or whatever.
That, and I also like the little items on the table right here.
Yeah.
They are nicely and done neatly, and for a far away shot we have, you can still see what they are completely.
Yeah. You can see their salt and pepper shakers respectively, a napkin holder, spender, whatever, and a menu. That's a really good, especially for far away.
And though I did shit on the idea of the copy and paste, these benches do look good.
Oh yeah,
they have a nice texture effect going on with it, and they have a nice little white line going around it, making it shiny and cushy.
And making it look like it's leather.
Adding them on the bottom as well, because they do kind of have that effect when it comes to benches. I would recommend looking at a lot of referencing for diner tables. But
a good example would be like, what's the diner near us called? Maybe
a Waffle House, similar?
Or a Steak and Shake. A Steak and Shake pre-pandemic, excellent example of a diner. Because it definitely keeps that retro style.
True. Either way, these aren't bad chairs. You just need to size them properly. I do say, I don't know why we have this beam right here. You don't need it unless you're putting like a plastic divider in between.
Again, pandemic.
Yeah, it was like during the pandemic, which made sense. But now it doesn't really, unless you're trying to date it. either way, you've got some good stuff going so far.
There is a
Definitely need a lot more work.
Yeah. And like we said with the forest, lots of red. We need that contrast.
Yeah, a
For
lot
a
of blues can come into play, and they're working great on
And
the floor.
again, a prime example is the salt and pepper shaker. There's a blue with the red. That caught my eye. Like as soon as I got through the benches. That
You
salt and
also
pepper
have
shaker
oranges.
really good.
Oranges would be nice too. So
Just give me a moment. I need to take a drink.
Hydration.
I thirst.
But orange would also be a nice touch because it is a kind of lighter red. So like maybe a salmon is what would work, but I feel like salmon would mute too much. So a green would also be nice too.
Or
To
the
really
orange could
pop
work
out.
as a leather highlight,
True.
like to show like it's worn essentially.
Or we could have a red and yellow going effect.
True.
Just
Give a
another
pizza
color
kinda
in
look?
general would help.
Yeah,
So
but
and instead of going with the whole monotone effect.
yeah. With that in mind, it's 7 p.m.
Let's see what happens at our date.
I show up at the diner feeling rather unusual about meeting someone at the place I work at, for a completely spontaneous dinner date. Let the fun begin. Woo! Woo! And with a complete stranger who knew that I worked here. Weird. And we agreed to date him. You can tell our standards are low. I take a seat at a booth towards the back. The diner isn't very busy tonight, which is less unusual than more people would assume. Even though I work here, this isn't where I would choose to eat at. Maybe he was another customer that I never paid attention to? I like how we question that.
We're
Well,
questioning everything only at the last minute.
honestly, that's just how dates work, to be honest. Excuse me. While I work, I let my mind drift, and after a while, I do my job as if I was on autopilot. I don't really pay that much attention to names and faces, even towards regulars. Okay, so maybe we're a waitress or a waiter. That would make sense, especially since since we even towards the regulars, which would mean we interact with them. Maybe he was one of those regulars, building up his courage to ask me out every day, but kept losing his nerve. Question mark?
That does sound a little cute to me.
It does. And honestly, we'd be like that. Let's be honest.
I'd be the one that wouldn't even bother going in.
I'd be over here like, come on, let's go.
I know I'd be dragged along and be like, no!
It's kind of cute though. But do I really want this to be a thing? That's fair.
Honestly,
question.
same. I was like, if you get a job, you're working you're doing college at the same time, and then you're having to do like own payments. Sometimes you just don't want a relationship. And
Yeah,
that's fine.
that's
you don't
completely
need to do a
understand-
relationship.
No one needs to be in a relationship in life.
No, sometimes you just want to be by yourself, and that's completely fine by itself too. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to look for help with friends and family.
Yeah.
However, if we're having family issues already, sometimes friends are the best thing. But
if we have shitty friends.
true, but you shouldn't always have yourself backed into a corner.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
You always need someone in your
always
ring.
someone to talk to. Is my thing.
Yeah. You always need someone in your ring, if you would.
True, and if not, it's trying to actually make the steps and courage to do it yourself, and that is hard. It's very hard to do that.
It's very hard. Maybe maybe we're close. Our character's close with like coworkers and such. So maybe like one of them might essentially be in our corner of the ring on our side.
We don't know how the job is doing, so
Yeah.
it may not pay well, but
Well,
do
say
we
the
enjoy
job's
it?
hard. In of itself, the job is hard. Which again makes sense if our character's a waiter or waitress.
True.
Yes, the back.
I don't want to explain the difference between forward and backwards, but I'm gonna say this right now. When we say a back, we mean the back row.
Maybe like 2 seats down,
A diner doesn't just have 4 seats.
and that's
If
it.
we are in the back. We are in the back, so we will see everything. So we wouldn't probably see that wall. We'd probably just see all those tables that are probably not filled. So,
And or are filled, and we just have random people sitting there.
so please don't try and cheat that system if you're gonna say it.
But with that in mind, that's a really good highlight on that leather.
True.
That's
I will say this.
That's a good.
Even though we zoomed in, and I'm gonna say the dots need to be fixed.
Oh yeah.
They are inconsistent, way overboard. But visually, this looks really nice. It looks very clean. I like it. I would say make the lines very thin as you go further back. But besides that, it looks really good. I will also point out that there is a huge tangent with the poles again. I just would recommend just removing them entirely. That pole is going in line with that counter in the back. You can see that white line just faintly. Just remove the poles. The poles aren't doing anything, it seems,
And what are they even connected to?
They're just making it a hindrance for yourself and more work. I just would recommend removing them entirely.
I do want to point out, the menu, even though I'm pretty sure it's meant to not be legible by our standards, looks really good. Oh, thank you for the follow! TMT fan, fair enough, TMT fan since 2012, thank you for the follow. But the salt and pepper shakers and the napkin dispenser, I believe we called it, they look really good, like really nice.
Yeah, they
Especially
are well
up close.
developed and stuff. But again, I would just recommend removing the poles entirely. The door actually looks a lot better.
Oh yeah.
I would just say squish it a little bit more. Because again, it's a door against a wall. You won't really see it per se.
Or at the very least the window.
True. You would see probably the outside frame is the biggest thing. So I would just say make it a little bit smaller and make the dots closer to us, as I stated before, bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. But
Because they are closer, therefore we see them.
But besides that, it looks like it's going in the right direction properly. It's all a little slanted, but that kind of works because right now we're going into something really weird.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I'm not sure if this is just me or I'm just dumb. What's going on over here in the corner? Looks like black ink was spilled. Trying to figure out what's going on over there.
It looks like it's just a little bit of a textured effect.
It looks like
and that works with a little bit of style, but
well,
it
looks
does
like
look like the floor is messy.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's meant to be like the shadows over here. Like it's meant to be that. But like some miscommunication happened and they're just like there. So I'm just curious as to what they were or what they're meant to be.
True.
But yeah. Anyways, taking my seat, I wait. I look at the old-fashioned neon-like clock that hangs over the jukebox. Where's the jukebox? Where's the clock? We just see red.
Yeah, that would be a nice little touch. Is to if we're in the back row, maybe have hinted at a jukebox, or
yeah, maybe that's what's over here between the
on
windows.
Side. Yeah, that would be a nice little touch. Usually, when you come into a diner. I hate English language. It hurts my soul. That's why sarcasm is number one. Also, the fact that there's only one letter, literally differentiating, blah, 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 making it different from dinner and diner is just one N. Really fucks with my mind. It makes it really push the idea of Arkansas, Kansas, and not Arkansas.
Coma and karma.
Yeah, I don't. English language is weird. I will admit it, and I don't understand it myself.
Yet it's our first language, and we cry every time. Anyways, back to this. He's 5 minutes late. The fucker.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, we're here.
We're dumping him already. He's dumped. He's gone. Bye.
Meanwhile, we're here. Like, we're 15 minutes early.
Boyfriend. You are no longer our boyfriend. You are now disposed of.
Yeet. Meanwhile, over here, we're 15 minutes early because we panic. And we'd rather be early than late.
Yeah, I would never be
like on time. We'd rather.
I am always the early bird kind of thing.
Rather be early than late.
I'd rather be early than late than late and on time. Or on time and late.
Yeah. I might as well buy myself a milkshake while I wait.
Well,
I can get with that.
Milkshake. More milkshakes to the boys so they
damn right. It's better than yours.
Now we know why she works here.
Hey. The waitress on tonight's shift is surprised to see me at the diner on my day off. Okay, yeah.
I know, right? I'm here. Fuck you, bitch. Now give me my milkshakes.
I can't. I live solely to make your life hell. Congrats. But that does confirm that we are like a waitress of some sorts.
Or a waiter.
Waitress or waitress.
Oh,
English!
Wait. We're a wait.
We wait on people. I imagine that she would tell me, job loyalty is one thing, but the food here isn't worth writing home about. Fair. After sharing this stuff for a few months now, I agree with her. Yeah, fair. Sometimes
Fair.
that's how it be. But at least the milkshakes are good.
Her
The-
milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.
They are really old-fashioned kind made with real ice cream and ingredients. And not the powdered mix and flavored syrups like the fast food places.
No,
I think-
my diabetes.
Also, I think they need more ands.
and
And
how about a
And
period?
then, the waitress must have been less busy than I assumed because she brought me my milkshake. She
Good.
brought my milkshake to me a few minutes later.
bringing me my milkshakes.
I claim the milk of the shake. I pull the spoon from the vintage-looking ice cream glass and lick it clean.
Lick, 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 lick.
And
Were we
you're
shocked?
scared now. What did we get scared by?
Were we shocked? Did we?
It was so good. The milkshakes brought all the boys to the yard.
Oh shit! It was. It was so good.
Okay. I don't know if we would put an exclamation points, but maybe like a
I wouldn't even do the exclamation points. Would have been fine. The shaking plus the exclamation points of what got me.
Yeah, that kind of was like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah, it looked like we were.
Miscommunication on that. So
Yeah, it looked like we.
I would
our
definitely
character
put
was shaken.
and then exclamation points, and then do the so good.
Yeah,
Because that was just like, okay, did something happen?
the extra text box, honestly, if you ask me, wasn't necessary. If you had done the shaking of the text box with the so good, okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think
It would have been the
definitely help.
sensation of, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Also, can we take a moment to talk about the fact that we're an hour and 15 in, and we're not even done with the first day?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a cute little bell.
Indeed. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
It's the late boy. He's done.
It's the newspaper guy! A man rushes in through the diner's front doors.
Is this man our boyfriend?
He looks like a punk! He looks like he ran all the way here with something tucked carefully between his arms. Or in his arms. What do you got? What'd you get? What'd you get?
What you get?
What you gonna do when they come for
Wait,
you?
he's got a bomb. Run!
Shit! I immediately recognize his
Take
sleeveless
cover.
hoodie, sleeveless hoodie and blue shirt. He quickly scanned the diner in a bit of panic. He was running late and probably thought that I may have left already.
Okay, if we're in an already empty kind of like diner, and he doesn't see us, how short are we? And how the fuck did he not see us?
We're also in the back, remember?
Yeah. The back and the middle. The back middle is what we are.
The back middle.
Because there's only 3 seats, is what we can see.
Also, how much of a douche are we? We've already left. It's only been like 5 minutes since.
Apparently, we're
7.
that quick to get out.
Damn.
I'm on a time schedule. Gotta go.
I'm sorry, I
Bye.
gotta get home and disrupt my
I
roommate's
have
study
to get
session.
home and pickle my nickels.
I gotta go redo my
Is that even
wallpaper.
a thing? Pickling your nickels?
I don't know.
I think it just rhymes at all.
You put them in a pickle jar. There you go. Problem solved. Pickled nickels.
Pickled nickels.
I'm not eating 'em.
Recommend eating them.
Do not recommend
Don't give
kids.
them to your kids.
Kids
They're
do
just
not
suck
eat.
on.
It's just a science experiment.
I would not recommend putting any kind of money in your mouth, just so you know.
Well, that's a given.
Ugh.
Have you seen where some money goes?
No, don't want to know. Don't want to do with a Klondike bar.
Not money, that's for sure. I was one of the few people in the diner, but he still didn't seem to see me very quickly.
Few people, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Hi!
Let me raise my hands and wiggle them all about.
I'm a
YMCA.
No, I'm gonna just wave him over. Do the wave.
Over here, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Do 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 do.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
A smile of relief spreads across his face. Still winded, he hurries down the rows of booths. Ugh, that was.
And Booth
And booths.
sits across.
From me. Hi,
Nice box.
Is that the bomb he brought for me? Thanks.
I'm sorry. Why are his fingers are thick?
Oh, he got thick fingers.
Why does he only have like 4 of them?
This could be the style. Again, style can do a lot of things, and
Very true.
It works for the character. If he's got 4 fingers, less fingers you have to flip off with.
Yeah. More say fuck you. it doesn't work. It does work for the style, but I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now.
The box doesn't look like it's shaped right either. So.
No, stop moving everything, please, and thank you. Everything's moving on my screen, and I don't like it. Thank you. You might want to work on the fingers a little.
Yeah, it's sticking out a little bit.
Just a tiny
The
bit.
elbow also isn't properly angled properly.
It's a point.
It's
And-
the right one specifically.
Oh,
it's
if
not
you
right.
see, oh my god, if you look at the jacket, it looks like the line for the elbow also goes in.
Oh, it does. I didn't see that.
It could be a pocket. Don't get me
Another
wrong.
thing is the shadows aren't really consistent. I'm kind of confused with the right hand specifically.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but I have to say the coat looks really clean this
Mhm.
time.
Also,
So,
if I'm remembering the
clean meaning really good. By
Yeah.
the way.
really like it all fits together properly. And if I'm remembering the character's shirt correctly, the stranger's shirt, when we see the little heart symbol, that was on it?
True. Unless his giant thick hand.
his yaoi hand, those are yaoi
He's
hands.
got
Those are yaoi hands.
He's got dumb thick hands.
He got himbo hands.
He got himbo hands.
He got.
If you don't know what a himbo is, don't look it up.
Yeah.
You
No.
don't
No. If you don't know what a himbo is, look up Kronk from
Emperor's
New Groove. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. That's a himbo.
That.
But,
Number one, himbo.
That's the prime definition of a himbo. But the reason I was bringing the circle in the first place was I just want to say that crest of the sleeve.
It is a nice
Good.
story to me as well.
It's
I
so
would love to
good.
see it more in the collar too, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. Again, for the style, it works.
Yeah.
Go away, circle. Okay.
But definitely make sure your square boxes are square.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you have it.
Like it
Lines
goes all the
correctly.
way.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the lines are correct all the way. Specifically when you get into the text bubble area,
Yeah.
like at the bottom, it's just it looks like it's getting wider.
It looks like it's actually getting smaller. If you ask me.
Smaller in the bottom left, but wider at the bottom right.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like the top line, the one closest to his face, looks like it got smaller towards the text box.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referring. And it looks like I don't even. These lines are hard to differentiate.
The middle line looks like
yeah, the
it
middle
just
line.
goes-
The middle line looks like it's curved. Actually.
both of the middle line and the left line actually both look like they're curved.
Yeah. But anyways, he's late.
You're late.
You're late. I know.
Aw.
I'm so sorry. I had to make a
Sad
quick stop.
face. I will say this, it's a sad face, but you gotta be a little bit more consistent with the shadows. The eyes or at least show like the cheek
Yeah.
like caving in from the eye. That would be a little nice touch instead of just having one line.
Yeah.
It is a nice sad face.
Oh,
So.
it's such a cute sad face. Oh my god. He's so sad. Anyway.
So what's the bomb?
What you
Give me
got?
the timer.
What's in the box? He speaks between breaths. I don't know where he came from. I don't know where he's going, but
I know where
that
he
shows
came
how I
from,
ain't
Hot Nut
but he must have ran the whole way when he realized he was, quote, running late. Oh, look at that smile. Giving a timid smile, he pulls out the long white box that he was carrying. He places it on the table and slides it over to me. What's in the box?
It's a bot.
No. Is it dildo?
I was gonna say, is it a dick?
It's a dildo.
It's a pretty long
Well,
one.
he's looking at it really longingly.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Also,
It's pretty long.
the curving of the shadow right now is what I wanted from before. It looks really nice right now.
Oh yeah, that's such a good shadow. I almost kind of wish that it was on the other eye a little. You know what?
Just to show consistency of
Yeah.
shadow.
Because it's meant to be like a big old eyeball.
Big apples.
Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. But yeah, I digress. It's just a tiny little nitpick I want to make. Otherwise, good stuff.
Now
Also-
let's find out what's in the box.
Smart tooths. Anyways,
A Sharpie tooth.
Sharpie tooths. Here, I bought this for you. Thinking about earlier today in the park. It might have been a little creepy to ask you on a date on the spot.
Just a little bit.
Take it. I thought I might get you a little something as a way of apologizing. Aww. Ah! If it was awkward for you, of course.
Well, I'm gonna take it no matter.
Yeah,
what.
we're gonna take it. A gift's a gift, thanks.
Give it, hand it,
Give it.
hand it, pull
Oh!
it, stroke it, punch
Eat it. Bonk. Go to horny jail.
New bop it,
New bop it. Throw it.
squirt it.
Oh, I hate it. Eat it. He got something for me? Really? It had better not be a severed ear or fingers or something.
Well, that's where his middle finger went. That's where his fifth one went.
That's where his ears went.
No, that was the last.
Also, yeah. Also, why are we expecting these? Should I be concerned that we're hoping that's not these?
I actually expect this every time I go on a date. I need my severed ears, fingers, and toenails. Also, I need the heart of a virgin as well. So.
Hey, you go on dates?
No. Again, I don't get them very much.
And this is why I'm here for you. You're welcome. We're technically on a date.
Well, apparently with my boyfriend. I
Don't
didn't
you
know
know?
he was my boyfriend.
He came here for you, didn't you?
I apparently did, as I'm being forced into a relationship. Hello. Totally not
Hi.
harmful at all.
Hi, this ain't toxic. Opening the box, I look inside. I see two long-stemmed roses with deep red petals. The thorns were removed, and they were bound by a shimmering black silk rose. Aw.
This would be a really good time to actually show the box, like, right in front of us, and then
Yeah,
showing
like-
the box opening.
Yeah, like a little like inventory thing, like da-da-da-da, you got a box. What's in the box? You got roses.
It would be a nice little touch to actually show the items as well.
It would be very
so.
pretty. It would
No,
definitely.
it's nice to hear in tone, like text, but it would be better, I think, to actually, like, visually, like, see the items that we get.
Oh,
They're
lovely, thank you. They're lovely, thank you.
I'm choosing the next time.
That's fair. Just tell me
He
what.
smiles.
As I take the
That's a
piece out
smile.
of the box gently, as if the thorns were still on the stems. I draw the aroma in deeply. They are so
That's like
wonderfully
good shit.
fresh and fragrant. That's some good shit, man.
That's that good
It's
shit.
good cocaine.
It was in the roses. That's what it was.
The cocaine was oh my god, if they actually did that for drugs nowadays, oh my god, that would be fucked
Like it's-
up.
Like it's framed as a day, but nah. Here's some jokes.
There are actually people that actually go around with rags in like different grocery stores late at night, and they'll like say, "Smell this," and do not, whatever you do,
9 times out of 10, it's
do
chloroform.
not smell it, because it will be most likely chloroform or a toxic substance that you're smelling. Mind you, with the pandemic, you would have a mask on, so you won't really smell things too well.
Oh, it wouldn't get to you as
But-
quickly.
Yeah.
But still.
But still, it is a big hazard, and it is a big thing that happens, sadly. But
Also,
that
I
would
love.
be a really fucked up way to get the boyfriend right into your bed. Ooh.
That's a really fun way to get drugged. That's one way to get.
I hope that's not the bad route. We get the chloroform route.
I was gonna say we didn't say roses. Seriously, I thought we did the
Roses
roses.
are red, violets are blue.
Please don't drug me.
I don't love you.
Stop it! Stop thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, you bitch. God. But also, that's a concerning smile he got there.
I guess he didn't like us sniffing the roses.
He didn't like his like, good shit.
Apparently. Or that's what the faces were making, right?
I think yeah.
He's more disgusted at what we're doing with
Oh,
our
there it
roses.
is. He's trying to understand what the fuck we're doing. It's no bouquet or anything, but I thought they looked nice. Thank you. Also, really quick, because we're probably not gonna see it again. Look at that sleeve. Look at that sleeve.
I will have to say this though, with the heart in play right now, the heart shape is messing with like a little bit of OCD.
Yeah.
I would recommend just having a clean heart shape instead of a jagged heart shape. But
Yeah.
that is the style. So
I want to let
we
it
saw
fly,
with
but
the-
it hurts.
Yes. But what we saw in the park was a good example of it being clean, but the black having like a marker scratched effect.
True, and
Which
this
works.
also doesn't. It also had a clean line streak.
Yeah.
This one also doesn't have a clean line streak.
Also, we would have seen it when he was holding the box, I think.
True. Yeah, true.
Barely, but we would have seen it.
True. He watched me
He's-
admire his gift.
He's watching us.
Okay, we're gonna stand here and stare at him for a little bit longer and see if we can win the staring contest.
No.
Fuck.
I
Come
lied.
on, you blinked. You are weak. You are weak.
I'm not weak.
You're weak.
You're weak.
You gonna turn into a bad guy now for a Sonic game?
And now I'm gonna turn into an edgelord.
Okay.
I'm gonna ninja sword to the head and get a fancy gem implant.
Okay, Infinite.
Okay, we're Shadow then, you bitch.
Okay, he's having his traumatized dramatic moment in the sleeping pods right now, so it's all good.
No, he's trying to have Maria again.
Oh boy.
Who wants to tell him? Not it.
Not it.
Very nice. Thank you. I think we needed another period.
One more.
Just one. I placed the roses gently back in their box. Now stay in there.
Goodbye.
He can't possibly grin any wider. He realizes that he's staring at me, maybe just a little
I'm sure he
too long
could.
for comfort, so he reverts his eyes shyly. Oh, he totally could.
I bet you money his
Tim-
face could get even wider, because
It's
there's
called-
a lot more circle to that face.
It's called stretching the cheeks.
I
I'm
would laugh if his entire head just opened up like a Muppet and be like, "Ma, ma."
No. I'm pretty sure. Forget our wonderful line right here. Our character thinks he can go this far, but really,
He
can go that far. He can go that
Get
far.
wider.
That's the wonderful physics of cartoons.
Cartoon magic, everyone. Wow.
The ability to be the artist. You can do whatever you want.
And that's why we say, don't listen to us if you don't want to.
Yeah, please don't.
No, again, it's just things we're pointing out.
Yeah. Also, I just realized something on his jacket. What's with the pockets?
I think it's a nice touch.
It is.
Gives it a little bit more texture
Yeah.
or identity.
And it
to
gives
the
him
character.
like the
Maybe he puts the baby bombers in there.
That's where he puts the dildos.
No, that's where he hides all the other critical.
No, that's where he hides all his restraining orders.
That's where all the restraining orders go.
I didn't get him. Puts them in a pocket.
This is where all the parking tickets go. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no parking tickets. This is no parking ticket.
Here's a list of all the rules you break, and I don't know what you're talking about. Puts in pocket. Also, nice wide eyes. Thanks. But there are a few nagging questions. Just a few questions
Just a
that have been hanging over me like a storm cloud.
Who are you?
A
What are you doing?
cloud!
Where's the babies?
What do you want from me, you fuck? And while he was in a good mood, you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. While he was in a good mood, I figured I should inquire a little about this cute but bizarre stranger. Aw, we think he's cute.
Well, you definitely do.
Okay. Dinner in a greasy spoon diner with a stranger carrying a box of roses didn't seem ordinary, and I had to make sure he wasn't going to propose at the cash register.
No, he would be doing that at the bathroom.
Speaking of,
Check, please.
I stir the milkshake with the straw for a second or two. Just a second or two. Just a one or
Just
two.
one full second.
So, how did you know I work here? Oh, well, I walk by this place rather often on my walks. I catch glimpses of you through the window from time to time when you're working. He got fangs.
He got toothlesses.
He got sharp teeth.
Also, staring much.
He's like, one is bigger than the other.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh! I tried coming in, but I get cold feet and just keep walking.
Oh, that's not a call out much.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't do that too.
Oh, hold on,
Shut
let me.
up.
Where's my hand emoji of pet? Let me pet the baby. He looks so sad. Oh!
Yeah, you're a loser. You're a loser like me.
No, honey. Honey, you're not a loser. You're a murderer. There's a difference.
Okay, thank you.
You're only a
It makes
loser.
me feel a little bit better.
You're only a loser if you don't hide the body right.
Okay.
Did you hide the body right?
No, but
Then you're a loser.
I got it almost buried.
Oh my
I just needed to get rid of the rest of it and give it to the pigs.
Wait, you know where the pigs are?
You don't?
I thought you knew.
I thought you knew.
I thought you knew.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay, you're a loser. Okay, next.
But no, baby. You're not a loser, you're a baby. There's a difference.
No, definitely a loser.
Look at them little sharp teeth.
They get smaller and smaller as they go.
Look at them little small teeth.
I can tell you like him a lot.
Cutie.
Also, I like the little touch of the shadow going over the eye a little bit and giving it a curve.
Yeah, it
It's
definitely
a nice
works.
touch.
And I appreciate that the blue of the eye, the iris, it got darker with the shadow. It's a good touch. At least I think it got darker.
It kind of does a little bit, but either way, it's a nice touch.
Yeah. He goes down the table shamefully.
It looks like he just gets sad. He doesn't look like he's glaring, per se.
Yeah, no, he looks more upset than anything. I reach over and give his hand a reassuring pat. Pat, pat,
Patting my hand. Thank you.
pat, pat. No,
When
you're
the
not.
hands are underneath the table.
You're
We really have long arms.
We just
saying
go
right now.
stretch. We're Miss Incredible stretch. Hello.
Not creepy at all.
You just say
No, you're
hand.
not a loser.
You're not a loser.
Okay, it just
He perked up.
180 high.
Yeah, we're back. Do you know what? I don't even know your name. Change topics. My name. The smile on his face.
Ooh.
Ooh, he angry.
Ooh, someone's not healthy. That's a salty topic.
He angry. The smile on his face fades into a slight grimace before his gaze drifts off to the side. I don't really like my name. Honestly, I'd rather be called something else, like a nickname or something.
Okay, nickname.
Okay, nickname. No, like a nickname. Oof. Oof. He must really have a horrible name, or really horrible parents that he wants to disassociate with.
Or just wants a name change, and that's fine.
That's completely understandable. We're not gonna argue that here.
And
Okay.
we are gonna call you like nickname.
Now we're gonna call him Salt. Okay.
We're gonna call him Per.
I have an idea.
Jeff the Killer.
Nah. He looks like a Peter. Is it just me?
No,
He looks like a
I
Peter.
don't think Peter, but okay.
He looks like a Peter to me. Oh, he did not like that. He did not like that name.
Okay, we're not gonna do
Never
Peter.
mind, not Peter. Wait, what was that? How did you know my real name?
Oh, so your name's Peter.
Yes. Ugh, I hate my name. Rita. Sir, is there something you want to tell us?
So,
Are you a
is there
cheater?
Is something you want me to tell me? You want to tell me?
Were you talking to girlfriend? Did she tell you my real name? No, seriously, pick another name.
Okay.
Fair. Okay.
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 You obviously know something that I don't.
Good sir, you good, Chief? You good?
That was a little cute, though.
It was. It was kind of cute. Okay, we'll go with Jeff.
Okay.
We'll go with Jeff.
Jeffrey. We're gonna call him
Jeffrey.
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 No, wait, we need a PH.
Too late.
Damn it.
How about Jeffrey? A better reaction than Peter.
Okay.
He seemed pleased with what I came up with, despite how silly or tacky it might have been. Hey, if it wasn't a reaction,
Jeffrey needed a PH in it, but fine.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Because technically, all we've said is Jeffrey. Technically, we haven't spelled it out.
Fine.
Yeah, that's much better, honestly. Thank you. I reassure him and give his hand another gentle squeeze.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Just squish.
His hand is now a boob.
His hand has become a
Squeeze, squeeze.
squish squish. It's become no. It's become the stress toy.
Squeeze.
Breaks. Oops.
Uh-oh. We broke his hand.
Oops. Sorry, dude.
Told you I wanted a finger.
Hey, man. The expression of disgust instantly evaporates into delight over the name I gave him. wow. I didn't realize until. Oh, wow. I didn't realize until now.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. But he has some really beautiful blue eyes. I've seen prettier. The vivid color left me taking in their deep blue hue. And I didn't realize that I was staring until he spoke up.
I have blue eyes, so it's just. It's blue.
It's a nice
I
blue.
can't really say so.
It's more of a deep ocean blue, if you ask me.
like
that
that
dark-
navy blue.
Yeah, definitely a navy blue. I could agree with that. Or like a navy indigo more than anything.
Hold on, make them bluer. Make them bigger.
Make them bluer!
Make them all the shades of blue.
Oh, God.
And they make them wide-eyed.
No, it's just the sky.
It's like a
condensed.
bottle pop head, like blue eyes.
Jeffrey. Are we having a moment or what? No, we're not.
Yes, 'cause we're
Disappears into
staring for
existence.
so long.
A blush spreads across his cheeks as he squeezed my hand back. Oh,
I
God.
would like to see the blush. Maybe it's a blue blush.
It would be cute.
So,
It would have been a cute blue blush.
because it would be cute to see him being all shy.
But apparently we're holding hands right now. Don't you know?
Yeah, that would be a good thing to show is the hands. Especially at this point. Or at least have his hand out.
Or at least like an arm extended.
Yeah.
Sorry. I pull my hand away from his, cursing myself for staring like that. Wow, now I'm the awkward one. I look away shyly. We've been awkward, bitch. Get your facts straight.
Wah, wah.
I can feel the heat radiating in my cheeks, and I imagine them going bright red like a Christmas light.
What would be funny is if the entire area was turning red as we are. Like, we had
Yeah,
a
like
glow
we
around
see
us.
the red.
That would be really funny and cute.
Yeah, like if anything, we would just like see it like down here, like towards the text.
Yeah.
Because if I see red around the surface, then I'm like, oh, we're angry, and we just see red.
Yeah, but it would be really cute to see like a little blush effect. That'd be a nice little touch.
It would be cute, but I can understand why they wouldn't do that.
True, because it's not really needed.
It's not.
It's not, but it'd be really funny and
It's
cute.
that little tree topper. The thought makes my cheeks warmer and probably even more red. He chuckles and shakes his head. That eye transition was weird. Hey, there's nothing to be sorry for. You should take that to advice.
Shut up.
Miss, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm part Canadian, apparently. Sorry to all the Canadians out there.
Said the European. He reassures me with a soft smile. He looks away for something to break the tension, and his eyes fall upon my milkshake.
Oh, he wants all the milkshakes in the
No,
bar.
my milkshake! Yeah, I was supposed to buy you something.
You did.
Yeah, you got us roses, dude. Well,
See?
Kind of already did. I point to the box of roses.
Duh.
He looks... What? How dare you make a sad face look cute? You
Also,
fuck.
we're sharing drinks already. Man.
Damn.
We are fast.
Hold on, let's
And
speed...
I thought the boyfriend was fast.
Hold on. Let's speed run dating real quick. Nyong. Gotta go for that world record.
Here, we already got the hand touching too.
Woohoo! Scandalous.
Hot in here.
Besides, we could share this just as long as I get the cherry deal. I scooped the milkshake towards
Wow,
him.
our character is real smooth talker right here.
Such smooth, many wows.
Getting the cherry too.
He looks to the side, reaching over to take it. Man, our first date, and you're the one buying. I'm very terrible at this.
You said a date was perfect.
Who said dates were perfect to begin with? And who said I can't get my own stuff? Thank you very much.
Yeah, really. I can pay for my own thing. Thank you, babe.
We are an independent individual. We can buy our own stuff. But thank you for the offer. Well, how about you buy next time? His eyes go wide. He stares at me with surprise. I forgot he had a voice, technically.
Oh, hi, voice actor.
I forgot he had a voice. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice cue on you, dude. Next time.
Next time. Well, this wasn't a total disaster, right? So, yeah.
Success.
His face. Again, it would have been cute to see,
His
like,
place.
his face.
His
face. His face glows as red as I imagine mine had. That's fair. And he stammers wildly as all his thoughts unexpectedly evaporate in an explosion of joy. It would have been interesting to see, like, his face turning red.
That or actually showing him being like, exasperated in expression. That would be a lot more
Lost for thought.
frames per se, but it would be cute.
I mean, I guess it wasn't. I mean, I don't think so, but I don't want to argue with you. That's fair. Can argue with that logic.
Never argue with the girl.
Never argue on a date. Good choice. Unless you're a bitch.
But hey, I'm a bitch.
There we go. Problem solved. That's why you've been arguing.
Duh.
It was cute seeing him struggle with a coherent thought while also trying to contain his happiness of being with me of all people. Valid statement, I guess. Question.
Well, you never know. Maybe he was just happy to have the milkshake.
True. Maybe he just wanted a really good milkshake.
You never know.
A milkshake from Dad's damn diner. Still, as much as I was enjoying his company, and regardless of how flattering it has been, I can't stay long. Aw, why not?
It's a
Do
demo.
we got a date? Oh, wait. I look out the window in a bit of an exaggerated way in order to get his attention. It's getting dark. I don't like walking home late at night. How about we continue on our next date?
And it hasn't gotten dark at 7? Wow, we were way in here for what, 15 minutes maybe? Sunset usually would be like around like 7 to 8 time, depending on the time of day and the world.
Yeah. But we also probably would have seen like the color possibly change
True.
in the windows.
It would be hard in a diner.
Yeah. Which is fair. But we would at least not see it as bright, if I would think.
True, it does look like it's a full-on day.
Like it's like barely early morning, honestly.
Yeah. But we also just
Oh
can't see
shoot!
what it says.
We pulled a napkin from the dispenser. I didn't read. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
clicked.
did we?
Yeah, apparently.
We pulled napkins to
From
wipe
the-
our
the-
face again.
I don't know. We just pulled a napkin out and turned to him. I think. Do you have a pen? Apparently
I don't have a pen on hand.
You don't have a pen?
Okay, no. Do you have a pen?
Fuck! I don't have a pen. Does he have a pen?
Hold on, do you have a pen?
Oh, apparently he does.
Okay.
That works. Oh, I think I do.
He was gonna use that for later.
Mm. He pulls out one from his pocket and hands it to me. I write down my name and number, and smiling, pass the pen and napkin back to him. I think they need more ands in that sentence.
Yeah, they've definitely got a little bit of grammar issues, but it's
Everyone has
good.
grammar issues.
Yeah,
We can't blame.
everyone has them.
Case in point of us speaking.
True, we just jibber jabber all the day.
Yeah, we just make shit up as we go. But I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, apparently we never said our name. If you think about it. He came up to us.
True.
We asked his name. He said he didn't like his name. We just gave him a name. We never said our name.
True, but we just said it right now, so. Or
We
gave
just
to him.
gave it to him.
True.
So homeboy didn't know, quote, didn't know who we are. Excuse the fuck. Here, call me and we can hang out soon, okay? Taking pen and napkin from my hand, he gazes down at the number in complete awe before looking back up to me. Damn, are we tall or something?
I guess.
Of course, I'd love to see you again. And he's gone.
Teleportation?
He had disappeared. He had performed the disappearing act.
Wait, did he propose to us at the register too?
No, he didn't. I walk to the register, pay for the shake, and, with another quick look back at him, I wave and leave the diner. So, thankfully, he did not propose at the register.
And again, this is the quote-unquote the back of the diner when we can see exactly another bench about in the mix.
Yeah. I walk more quickly to make it back to the apartment before nightfall. It gets colder outside, but for some reason I feel warm the whole way back. Honey, that's because you're in love. That's nothing new.
I wish we could actually see the outside, or at least.
But that would have been 1,
dark
2, and then 3. So that would have been fair.
No, we could just have like the night version of the day
Of the diner? Dad's
of the
damn diner?
outside.
That makes sense. Everything was quiet at my apartment, except for the rummaging sounds of my roommate's, quote, study partner in the kitchen.
Not in front of my salad.
Not in front of our salad!
Oh my god.
Those sluts!
I can relate to that, sadly. I feel so bad.
Those sluts?
I actually used to have really bad roommates, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a thing. Oh my god.
So sadly. I shield my eyes, and I walk past, They have a habit of walking around naked after their quote study sessions, and I don't want to see if they were dressed this time. Valid statement. Also, really nice. We didn't touch it, but that was a really nice. That was excellent environment. We didn't touch on it because, story, but it was a really good environment. I would think the only thing that caught my eye.
The only thing that looked really off was the really tall closet.
Yeah, the little
but that
wardrobe.
was about it.
Yeah, it's like okay, that can be used for like storage and coats.
And this
but that's
doesn't
about
look too bad too. I just think
the wall.
hearts
Yeah, the walls are a little much.
Have them continue underneath the
curtain.
The curtains, because you can see through them a little.
Yeah, the curtains look like they're sheer.
So
I don't
just
bother.
A little bit more consistency.
Yeah. Either way, hearts are a little much, even for me, which is saying a lot.
But it's not bad.
It's not. Everyone has their thing. Can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't bother to turn on the lights in my room. I flop down on my bed, face first, into the mattress, and lips spread out like a star. We grew an extra one.
We got a tail now.
Oh shit, we got a tail. Letting out a loud and long groan, I eventually roll onto my back and stare at the ceiling.
What does it look like?
I don't know, but apparently we have a picture above our head.
I wonder what it is.
It's probably yellow.
It's just a yellow painting.
That's it. It was a rather eventful day. I got a little quiet time, and I even made new acquaintance, despite how we got up on the wrong foot at first. Too tired to get up and find a vase or glass for the rose, I rested on my nightstand. So did we just take...
I wish you would show that as a thing, like resting it
also,
on the nightstand, or at least seeing the box there.
I thought we got 2 roses. Yeah, 2 long-stemmed roses.
True. One of them disappeared along the way.
Along with the box.
Yeah.
And we just took them. I think.
Probably.
I guess.
I completely forgot about them, actually.
I don't bother getting undressed.
That is disgusting.
Ugh!
Ew. At least shower.
I pull the blankets over myself, roll over, and let myself drift off to sleep. Okay.
2 showers a day is the recommended amount. I would at least ask for 1. I don't know if she showered in the morning or if we showered in the morning, but please shower at least once a day. It's a big requirement.
No. My main thing is take off your fucking clothes.
I know, it's disgusting.
Put on some pajamas. Or just sleep in your underwear.
I was
That's
like,
something.
just don't sleep in the clothes you just wore all day outside.
Especially when we were technically at the park.
True.
And at our work diner.
Either way, it's gross.
Nasty. Oh, night, I guess.
And
there's a bitch.
Oh, there was something in the curtain. Oh. Okay, we gotta work on some roses.
What's with the leaves?
They kind of just fall apart. Also, the roses are lining in with one another, which is another tangent.
There's this wonderful picture I saw where it's like how to draw a rose, draw a lettuce, paint it red. How to draw a lettuce, paint it rose, draw it green. There you go.
Yeah, but again, it's in line with one another. So again, it's another tangent. But either way, not bad so far.
Yeah.
It could have a little bit of more tweaks. It's just some cleanup stuff and tangent stuff that really pops out. But it's not bad.
Yeah.
But we are definitely going to be trying out the next routes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. Oh.
Don't end, apparently.
No. No.
So, let's restart.
I guess we're restarting. So what do we wish... Yeah. This game contains explicit images and content that may be disturbing or triggering to some audiences. As stated before. So, which route do we want to try and do this time?
I didn't know.
Oh, it looks like, the heart is intentionally meant to.
Ah,
but,
is it intentionally lopsided?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Because if you follow the heart itself in the middle of the, your boyfriend right there, you can see it lopsided a little.
Okay, so that's faulty on me, so sorry.
That's faulty on our end, so we apologize. But,
let's play. Let's see what other things we can do.
Yeah.
How many routes are there?
That's cute. I'm assuming, like, with the, just gonna play. I'm assuming since 3 at the beginning that we saw, and then 2 extras in the one that we did get.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, honestly. I think we'll just do, like, one of each of the first 3.
Okay.
Make it easy. That way we don't have to redo the first scene.
Then we're gonna have to say full on no.
Yeah.
Can you do this?
Are we doing the full no this time?
Yes.
Can you do it?
I don't
like
need to skip all the way there, though.
I don't like being the asshole.
I know you don't.
But I don't.
I should have named it Al.
Whatever. It's you again. You're the one doing it.
Alright, just spam click.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hold Wonderful grass. Da-da-da-da. Alright.
Da-da-da-da. Ah!
Eh,
A person!
Leik, a human.
You are who?
You sus,
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Mr. Nosy. Whee! And this, folks, is how you fly through text. There we go. There we go. Sorry.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Text box. Da-na-na-na. Okay, get ready.
What? No! Whoa!
He's upsetting.
Okay, hold on. Now we gotta read, because this is new.
What?
No! I pulled my hand away from his yeet.
Yeah, yikes! Let me get out of here.
I thought I would normally try to at least attempt to be polite when I turned down someone's advance, but this stranger's...
Presumptuous makes my skin crawl.
That doesn't look like a word.
It doesn't. I think it is, but it's just really long.
Yeah, big words are scary.
Next thing you know, we're gonna see supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
But that's a word we can read. He sits there for a moment with a firm stare before pulling his hand away in a reluctant retreat.
Aw.
Look at that face.
I broke his heart.
You fucking bitch.
Oh! No, you're getting a clear message from me now.
Did his bags get bigger?
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure the bags on his eyes just
I'm
got
getting
bigger.
mixed messages from you. I mean, it doesn't make much sense for you to come here and then not want me. Oh. I don't know you. I do not know you.
Good sir, we have no idea whom the fuck you are.
Well,
I
we know
stand
you,
up-
but we don't know you.
I stand up from the bench and turn to leave. Hopefully I can get back to the more frequented parts of the park before any other creeps crawl out from under the rocks and bushes. Where are you going? He stares back at me from the bench, but I can't read his expression.
Leaving.
Peace, bitch. It is a
A tempest of mixed emotions.
That's a phrase.
And none of them are positive or
Or as
playfully-
positive or playfully awkward as when I first met him. Oh, okay then. It's getting late. I'm gonna head home. Ma'am? Sir? It's afternoon. Okay.
Goodbye.
I lied. I glance over my shoulder and find the nearest path to the park. To the nearest public street. Oh, well, maybe I can walk you home then.
No.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Look, it's nothing personal, but you're coming off kind of creepy. It's not really that comfortable. I'm not really that comfortable around you. Oh! He rubs his arm awkwardly. You fucking bitch.
Okay, by the way, if this is off the street already and he's up and trying to chase us,
Oh, really quick. Just gonna make the circle a little smaller. Just gonna point that out right here. Just gonna point that out.
yeah, there's another gray spot. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. Anyways, continue.
But if he
Like, we've already moved.
Yeah, we've moved already. We wouldn't be at the bench already. We
Yeah.
would be somewhere else, I think.
Especially if he's, like, I would assume following after us since we've already,
True.
like, walked a good distance.
Also, I would think he'd be a little bit more frantic
Yeah.
instead of like this. So I definitely think another expression would be coming into play.
Creepy, but I love... Sorry, I have to go.
Whoa!
Yeet!
Damn! I
cut
got
him.
more fast, but our character's even faster.
Our character said, I did not like this RNG, I'm cutting this speed run. I cut him off and start walking away, occasionally looking over my shoulder.
Wow!
I don't want him creeping up on me while my back is turned. He never moves, he just sits there with a forlorn, that's a phrase, look on his face and stares quietly at the ground. Damn. Cut.
Hey, like here, we could have seen this before. Wow, this is a different. Okay, so this isn't bad, and I like the direction everything is going. in so
It's
far.
definitely going in different directions.
We've got a really big tangent with the lamp though, in the middle.
Yeah.
The light post in the middle. I mean, it's got a really big tangent with the wall, so I would recommend moving that a little bit more into the middle between the door and the wall.
You mean the windows? Because I think those are meant to be windows.
No, the one below it.
This one?
Mm-mm.
I was looking at this one.
Oh, yeah, that one's got a tangent, too. I was
That-
talking about
this
the
is one.
middle one.
Oh.
The middle one and the wall have a tangent.
Oh,
So,
this one?
yeah, that one's got a line
excuse me.
tangent with the wall.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
I would recommend moving the wall a little bit more, and I would recommend lowering the lamppost on the farthest one, especially since it's farther back. I'd recommend lowering both lamps, actually.
Yeah.
The farthest two, I'd recommend lowering
Actually-
them a little bit.
Oh no, they're all aligned.
And I can see it.
I didn't realize that at first.
Yeah, I can see it. That's why I say like lowering them. Lowering it will also help fix the idea that it's in line with the roof of the farthest one.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
It's good.
I was like, the right side looks pretty good so far from what I can see. So I like the little green at the top of the building, so that definitely adds a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
I would recommend making the lines in the window a little bit more angled, like specifically the netting one in the middle one, if you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That one just a little bit more angled would be nice, so you can just use that with like a transform tool.
Yeah.
And the cracking in the on the left is actually really nice too, so this isn't bad. You only
Yeah,
have a few errors, it looks like a few tangents, but it's not bad. I will say this though, the lines the lines at the bottom that it's separating from the street
And the pavement?
and the pavement, it definitely needs to be wider when it comes towards us again. It's the idea that the closer things are to us, the bigger they
It
are.
looks like they
Farther
actually.
they still get smaller. So.
It actually looks like they spaced it out instead of making them like wider. Like if you look in our text
True.
box,
True.
especially if you look on the left side, right there,
Yeah.
like where my fucking head
It
is.
just needs to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Not a lot, just a little.
Yeah.
All right.
I wander around the city a little bit more, visiting places I normally wouldn't visit.
Helps to be on the game. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is cute.
It's okay. So looking at it a little bit more, okay, this isn't too bad still.
Yeah.
However,
The lamps are
right,
still aligned.
the right lamp, no, not the lamp, but the visor. What is it called? The item on the right.
Oh, the overshade.
Yeah,
That.
it's not angled properly. It needs to be more angled downward.
And we would see its shadow on the ground.
True.
Actually, no, we wouldn't. Never mind.
We would still see a shadow line on the window though.
Yeah.
So, depending on the time of day, and if it's coming from the left,
Yeah,
so we
if
would
we're
definitely
following
see a
these
hard
shadows, we would still see a shadow on the window.
and the shadows aren't that bad either.
They are
so.
very good shadows.
But again, the lamps themselves, not lamps, the light posts. I don't know why I keep saying lamps.
Because
The light
lamp-
posts definitely need to be fixed a little bit more. I don't know what's going on with an open door on the right, but it works
Yeah,
for the now.
it could be
so-
like that whole like you know how some doorways have like stairs going in and then they go up and then there's the door.
Mhm.
It could be like that.
Okay. But it's not bad.
It's not. It works. Ugh, my paranoia has got me looking over my shoulder, wondering if he might still be lurking somewhere behind me. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. But who knows? Some guy who presumes that he's your boyfriend before either of you even know each other's name is probably not the most psychologically healthiest of people, are they? That
Not
was a
really.
sentence.
Not really.
That was a very long sentence. Thank you. I need a drink.
Yeah, that's creepy enough to warrant him my cold shoulder. Still, the way I left him behind, like, that was making me feel like maybe I was a jerk. It was a little bit harsh,
A
but
little too hard.
he was needing to know
The no.
the bar. It says no. This is the line. It's
Look
no.
at this pretty line.
And you were being a little touchy, so no. Ooh,
Ooh,
this
this is pretty.
Mm.
I like. I'm
I definitely
assuming
like
like
the
these are meant
foliage.
to be.
The differentiation of color in this is actually really nice. I wish this was in the forest area
Or
a
a
lot.
park.
Yeah, in the park. This looks really nice.
Yeah.
I can
like the
see the
shine
idea
on-
that there's grass in the background inside the building, so that's a nice touch.
I like
So-
the handle. The handle having white outline is really good.
It does give it a nice highlight.
Yeah.
It just doesn't need to go. I feel like it doesn't need to go all the way to the left, but
Yeah.
I also wish there was a little bit of bumpage from the item above in the shadows. But that's a little nitpick of mine. But besides that, this is a nice clean frontal shot. So, and everything looks pretty good. I can't really see the foliage too much in the front because of the UI we have, but so far it doesn't look too bad. So it has a little nice creativity.
Oh yeah,
So,
and you can definitely
It
see
looks organic.
very organic, which is very nice. I've always been meaning to stop in and pick up some flowers for the apartment, but I could never seem to find the time. I can read. Well, I have time now, and I could use a diversion, so why not?
Let's go! Adventure!
An adventure! Ooh, that's pretty. The wall
Definitely needs a little bit work, I think.
But it looks good.
It's got a good idea. The wall definitely looks like it's a little too close. And it looks like it's all angled off. Like,
Yeah.
The point that they used for their guides is at a weird angle compared to the counter. Specifically.
Oh no, our line blends in with the floor. Like it looks like it's like if we're gonna use we'll use the counter as an example of like where the line should be going.
Yeah.
So technically, the line where the corner and such should meet,
It should be like a little bit farther back.
yeah, it should be like somewhere around like where this leaf is.
Yeah. Where that corner leaf is usually it looks like where I'm sorry.
Where
It looks like where the actual like edge of the wall should be. It looks like it's just really angled weird, but that could be a room too.
Yeah.
But
Rooms are angled weird
nonetheless, it does look off in appearance.
Mm.
There's also a weird highlight going on with the tulips up in the front.
Oh yeah, the
don't know
tulips.
what's
The
going
tulips
on.
definitely look a little funky.
I don't know what's really going on per se, but I definitely would look over those a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
They just-
besides that, the plants look really nice. I like the plants so far. And the wood texture is really nice too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely good wood texture. The highlights on the various plants are also very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just with the tulips, they look a little artificial.
They just don't look like they fit properly.
Yeah, they look like they don't mix well with the
The
scene.
shading in this also looks really nice too.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
Walking in, I look around and take in a rather pleasant aroma of the shop. I wander past the
Quaint.
I can speak, quaint
English.
displays of flower arrangements, potted plants, and small gift bags of potpourri.
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 That's a word.
I had particularly purchased in mine.
I had a particular purchase in mind.
I'm still thinking potpourri is a word.
Okay,
Zoom in.
that zoom in's not bad.
It isn't bad, but it makes me focus in on the bottom left a little bit too much.
I'm gonna put the little circle right here and question what's going on with the curves.
It's just a shadow effect.
know, but
and it
it
probably is a heat lamp. So for like more hot plants that need more heat, they can do that.
Yeah.
So I think
But
it's
we would see a light source more than anything, and I don't really
true
see a
unless
light
it's off at the time.
True.
So
Which is something that they could put in the wall right here, like a little plug with its with a port plugged in.
You don't need a plug per se.
Some heat lamps.
Hmm.
From a rustic and wooden shelf display containing the flowers of various houseplants came a lovely pungent fragrance from the deep red roses.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go. Being mindful that some of them still have their thorns, I reach out to pick one up. Pick one up. I feel a hand brush against mine. Fear. Put my hand away quickly and glance at the person that I didn't see on the other side of the display. Fear. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi. You're here.
Flees the vicinity.
Bye.
The man from the park beams up upon seeing me and gives me a smile before pulling the rose out. Why is that?
That rose just doesn't look right.
It has a red highlight around it. Look closer.
I do see
like the
it.
flower-
Yeah, the red highlight doesn't look right.
It doesn't. can see it around him too. Look
it?
specifically at the hoodie.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's around him too. I wonder if it's an aura kind of thing.
It could be something like from a PNG era too.
True. That's
Ugh.
yikesies. Unless it is a part of it, but I don't think it would be. But
I don't think it was intentional. Also, now that we have a bit of a close up of those tulips, excuse me, what are these? What are
yeah,
these?
I don't. I would recommend blurring a little bit of the background when
Yeah.
it comes to this, but
Make it show that we're not focusing on it anymore.
yeah.
I didn't know you shopped here too.
Shopped
I
here.
don't-
Here. Sir, are you following me?
I say, startled by his presence. That's a understandable face. The man then gestures to me with a finger over his lips. Yeah, it's a PNG error. He still has a red highlight around him.
Yeah, it is. He finger to his lips. Shh, it's a small shop.
It's a
There's no need to raise your voice. Oh, what? You
Yeah.
hit me on this. You really told me to keep quiet.
His comment rubs me the wrong way, but I try to compose myself. Happy.
Did you follow me here?
I whisper harshly, unsure if crossing paths with him again was pure coincidence, or if I needed to worry about him after all.
What? Of course not. Liar.
I'm sorry,
Sir,
no,
your
no,
pants
no.
are on fire.
No, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the face because the face just bugged out. He looks a little hurt by my accusation.
A little hurt, sir. You
I
were
came here
following
almost every day, you know.
me. Uh-huh.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Was I really being a dick to him?
No. Oh, what is this?
That's a face!
He fumbles around with the rose in hand, and his eyes stay shyly focused on the ground.
How's his hand not bleeding from, like small cuts?
It will probably soon, probably.
Probably.
I love
I lo-
flowers. This little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see what new bouquets they have made, and
if they have any on
really-
sale.
Okay. So you're a flower man. Okay, I'll be okay with that.
That's fair. It makes
Yeah.
sense he got the roses here. And
But we don't know that unless we're doing the other route.
Again, I'm making the comments, bitch. Which means this looks like it's uptime more than anything. Which means he did run. That poor soul.
True.
I'll admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the windows of the diner that you work at, and lately I've been meaning to walk in and finally say hi, but I lose the nerve and stay out.
So you admit you have been following me.
Officer, he just said everything.
You just said it. What am I
Guess
saying?
that's not.
You've been watching me?
You've been watching me. You've been watching me.
Ah! I don't like me.
You've been watching me. Are you serious? What kind of creep are you? I'm so sorry. You have legitimate reason to be scared. Like, no offense, that's creepy.
But it's not like that.
Oh, really? Then tell me. He reaches his hand out towards my shoulder in an attempt to console and... Excuse me, don't touch me.
Not wanting his...
Greasy, grubby hands. I wouldn't think that, but okay. Anyway, you're on me. I flinch away in shock and
Also, he does have 4 fingers.
Oh. Don't touch me. I hiss at him and then turn and storm out of the florist shop. I don't look back. Oh, there's the blood. There's the blood. It's finally getting dark. Oh, it's been a long day.
Ugh, I hate walking home at night, and after crossing paths with that crazy stalker, I have a good reason for it. And now I'm out later than I wanted because I was trying to take longer and less traveled paths home just in case the creepy guy knew more about my habits. Shit, I need to find a new place to hang out at. And probably a new job.
Ooh. But yeah, I have to say, the closet's the only thing I can see that's really, like, too tall.
Yeah, everything else looks really good.
I storm into the apartment and slam the door behind me before doing another full body shudder. I hear the rummaging sound of my roommate and the study partner in the kitchen come to an abrupt silence after I unceremoniously arrive home. I race to my bedroom. They have a habit of walking around naked in their study sessions, and I don't even want to see if they were dressed this time. Understandable.
Mood.
It's been a long day.
It's been one of them days. Oh, that's cute light.
Oh, it's cute. They actually have light.
In my room, I flop down on my bed and muffle frustration, scream with my pillow. Your pillow's screaming?
No. I scream with my pillow.
Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, it's actually like a green painting up here above the
Mhm.
bed. After a moment, I roll on my back and stare up at the ceiling, trying to forget about my day. Trying to forget about him. Before I fall asleep from sheer exhaustion, my last thought was a simple wish. Man, I hope I never see that weirdo again.
Ooh.
So who wants to tell them?
Don't look in the window.
Yeah, who wants to tell them?
Don't look in the window.
I don't like
I
being
love
bitch.
that. That was hilarious.
I don't like being that bitch.
It was so much fun.
So now the moment when I tell you that's the exact scene that happened when you do ...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it go all the way through that?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what he does for the second one on that option, though.
The one where you're like, oh,
At the
I'm sorry.
floral?
Where I'm sorry, essentially.
Is that considered sorry? I don't know what they say, so.
Yeah.
Let's do the ... and then go to to the florist shop again.
No, we'll do the other one too, since it's like technically four different endings now, if you think about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember we didn't do the second of the
Oh,
first?
true, but let's do the ... and go to the florist
Yeah.
then. If it goes
Again,
that way.
I'll show you that it's basically the same without us acting out.
Okay.
We'll just stick with wheels at this rate.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't like being that bitch.
I wonder if...
That doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Spam!
Rapid speed. Zoom out. Da-da-da.
Nice
Rapid
rocks.
speed.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi,
Baby.
person.
Baby!
Hi, who the fuck are you?
I'm your boyfriend, aren't you? Isn't that why you're here? Da-da-da.
Dot.
The discomforting silence only grows. Still unsure and confused by the situation, I couldn't find words. It was just so sudden. He seemed to take the hint and pulls his hand away from mine. Looking away, he chuckles awkwardly. Hey, I get it if you don't want me to be your boyfriend. I just thought I'd take the chance to ask you out. Is he guilt-tripping me? He's doing a terrible job, but at least he's taking the hint rather than pushing it. Well, it's just I don't know you, so... Don't worry, I get it. He says, not at all expressing disappointment, but move along the line of showing understanding. Look at that face.
It is a cute face.
It's a very cute face. He's so confused, or he's so concerned.
I suppose I'd be a little weirded out too if some random stranger came up and asked me out on a date.
Yeah, fair. Flattered, but still a little uneasy. He is taking rejection well. No tantrum, no pressure of any sorts. Thank God. I'd better get going. It was nice talking to you, though. He says, looking back over to me and giving a smile before getting himself up off the bench and taking his leave.
I'm confused as to what he did. Did he get up and then look back and then get up again?
I guess.
I think that sentence needs to be worded. Because I think he just got up, then looked back, and sat down, and then got back up again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Definitely would want to look into the verbiage on that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, he supposedly is gone.
Yeah. He took the hint.
Bye-bye.
I watch him walk off feeling sort of terrible for how things ended the way they did. Maybe I'll apologize to him if I ever see him again. I'll stay in the park a little while longer after that odd event. I don't know if I should go after him or just shake it off and enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Sus. See?
Okay.
I wander around the city a little bit more, visiting places I normally wouldn't visit.
Probably a little easier pace.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I am overthinking things. I guess. I don't know. I would be too worried.
Yeah.
Seeing as he let go.
Yeah. Again, it's the same scene.
But who's some guys? I'm assuming he's a boyfriend. True. Yeah, it's literally the same text.
Yeah.
So
I do remember seeing like
highlight
one of
those
the artist's streams where she was going over the demo. She made the comments like, "Oh yeah, I need to make sure to remind them to put a ... scenario in."
Mm-hmm.
So this must be like that default, essentially.
Probably.
Yep, there it is. I like that open sign. It's a cute open sign.
It is.
Those tulips still bother me. Yeah, just keep clicking.
Will we still be scared, maybe?
Yep.
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Also, the shading on the hoodie, really nice.
Even though I can kind of see a little line
Yeah.
in the hoodie.
And that happens.
Okay, so if they say I don't, it'd be more of a startled scare than an actual, like, rage-induced kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of wish he did the finger thing here.
Yeah.
Like, actually showing it and be like, shh.
Yeah.
Instead of just being all depressed and stuff.
You look so sad. You do.
Shh, it's a small shop. There's no need to raise your voice.
Bitch.
His comments rub me the wrong way, but I tried to compose myself. Did you follow me here?
You see, when
So
I
the context will actually be a little bit different here.
Yeah. But it's the
like
same
more
scene.
rage-inducing as the first. This one would be actually more calming.
Yeah.
So. I was partially unsure if crossing paths with him again was a pure coincidence or if I needed to worry about him after all. What?
I'm sorry, I can't get over the face change.
What? Of course not. He looks a little hurt by my accusation. I come here almost every day, you know.
No, we don't because we're not stalkers.
I was really being a dick to him. He fumbles around with a rose in his hand and his eyes stay shyly focused on the ground. I love flowers. This little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see what new bouquets they have made and if they have any on sale. I'll admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the windows of the diner that you work at, and lately I've been meaning to walk in to finally say hi, but I lose the nerve to say
Lose my nerves and stay out.
stay out. I guess that's not too bad.
Maybe
I'm
I am overreacting.
Okay.
Bitch. Bitch!
Okay, you can read it. You can read it.
Fucker. Stop thinking the same thing I am.
Okay.
I guess it's understandable. I mutter. It's difficult for me to notice people when I'm walking the same path almost every day. Like a mindless robot, I guess that I can't really judge him for my lack of awareness. Look, I have to get going, I say, breaking the silence between the two of us. He clears his throat, mustering up his courage as he steps forward, hesitates on a question for a brief moment, and then finally speaks. I know you have no interest in me, and I get that, but can I at least see you again? Not a date or anything, but just hang out. I feel as though we got off to a bad start. Why? I don't even know your name. My name? It's a joke, really. I'd much prefer you make your nickname for me.
Wow, that was subtle.
Yeah,
Subtle. Very subtle.
Such subtle mini
The
wows.
smile on his face fades into a slight grimace before he gazes drifts off to the side.
I really don't like my name. Honestly, I'd rather be called something else. Like a nickname. Something. Yeah, I'm just sorry, I was gonna click through that.
Okay.
Figured there's no harm making a nickname for him. After all, it'd be easier for me to remember. We didn't get that sentence initially. Well, how about
Jeffrey with PHs.
fucking course?
Two different PHs. No! Give him PHs. PHs. No!
Give him the PHs!
No!
Give him the PHs! Give him the PHs! Give him the PHs!
Stop!
Give him.
I'm going.
Give him double. No.
No,
You know exactly
asked for
where.
PH.
You know exactly where to put the PHs. You know how stupid the English language is. Do it. Do it. Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
You fool.
Do it.
No, I got another one. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna name him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, we're not. We're gonna name him Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
His name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Go
His name-
bitch. No.
Damn
it. How about you? How about you?
How about Jeff? God fucking damn it.
I hate you.
I hate you. He seems pleased with what I came up with. Despite how silly or tacky he might have been.
Hey, how about you?
Your name is Jeff. Yeah, that's much better, honestly. Thank you.
Oh my god.
His name is Jeff. I'm pretty sure I got a bruise on my arm from your elbow.
Fudge you.
I look outside the window and see that the sun's getting low in the sky. Oh, look at that face. Well, it's getting dark. I better get going home. It's nice to meet you, Jeff. Jeff.
Jeff.
I turned to leave the shop. Jeff. Hey, wait. Jeff.
Jeff, come back to me. I turned to see him smiling sheepishly.
Can I at least walk you home?
No, I'll be fine.
His shoulders slapped and his smile is fade, but only a little. He snaps his fingers to feign disappointment. Aw, dang, rejected twice in one day. Today has not been kind to me. How about we hang out tomorrow? I smile and shake my head before putting the rose back where it came from. I work all this week, so I don't really have time for anything. Well, how about I stop by your work tomorrow? You do take breaks, right? I nodded, and leaving the flowers where they were, we walked out of the shop together.
Oh, this is a different pose.
Yeah, I like it. What's a thigh gap?
Oh, we got
that's
that.
a
He got some thigh gap right there.
that's a thigh gap girl are jealous of.
Yup. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's that crusty mom and pop diner. It's not that busy most days. If you just want to stop by and chat for a bit, you can. Honestly, the thought of having someone to casually be around sounded nice, but I don't want him to get the wrong message. But just a fair warning, I won't be able to talk much if you're not buying anything to eat or drink. Whoa!
Where
I'll
did
bring
your
it.
toothies come from?
Yeah, really? I'll bring a few bucks then. Anything worth getting food poisoning from?
Anything worth getting food poisoning from?
Valid statements. Can't argue with it. He chuckles as Aww. The milkshakes are the best I've had for a long time. I'll take your word for it. He looks over my shoulder and sees the shadows of trees and buildings getting longer. Well, you better hurry. It's getting dark. Who's saying that? Tell me something he should be saying. Since we're the one that made the comment about not wanting to walk home
It
alone.
must be. I don't know what the shadows were exactly. I don't know what he's looking at though.
Shadow's getting longer and longer.
Mm.
He nodded before turning and taking his leave. Okay, so we were the ones that said it. He looks over his shoulder, smiles, and
And waves.
Waves!
As he
saunters
saunters
further down the road opposite
of my
from-
LA apartment.
That was a phrase. I watch him walk down the sidewalk for a moment before going my own way. Nice zoom.
Zoom. I wish it got darker here to show it a little bit more.
That makes sense.
And back home we are.
And we back.
And big.
We're back to the roommates fucking. And we just go away because we know they're fucking.
Don't even talk about it, okay?
In my room, I flop on my bed, muffled a frustrated scream with my pillow. Again, my pillow screaming. After a moment, I roll on my back and stare up at the ceiling, trying to forget about my day, trying to forget about him. Damn.
Wow, that fast already?
Before I fall asleep from sheer exhaustion, the last thought was a simple wish. Man, I hope I never see that weirdo again.
You're gonna see him tomorrow.
You're gonna see him tomorrow, my good friend.
I think we're missing an ending here.
Yeah.
And up here.
Hi, Mark.
So let's do the dot again, and then we'll do what's the other option is.
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
home.
about.
I don't know what's gonna happen exactly. So I'm curious to see what happens when he walks us home this time. And then we say no at the diner.
Yeah, that's gonna be
To the
fun.
flowers.
That's gonna be a
Or do we
fun.
want to do that first?
Let's do that one first. Oh, hi, jump scare. How are you?
Where did that fucking come from?
Good, good. I just pressed play. Oh, hi, Marty.
Hi.
Wheels. I'm glad I didn't have my headphones on.
Yeah,
That would
right.
have burst in my eardrums.
That was a bit loud.
It's like I can hear it from the headphones right next to me. I'm sorry if that was loud for you guys. Shit. Time to spam.
Rapid clicking, go!
Speedrun.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Speedrun setting.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na
I feel so bad because I'm pretty sure there's something about this like is noticed, like in the game's files. But sounds nice. Speedrun them expressions.
But
How do you know where I work? Dad's Damn Diner.
I wish we had stayed on that longer to see it fully.
Yeah. Or at least see it again.
Also, we say Mom and Pause, but then we go to Dad's Damn Diner.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a glitch in the text too.
That makes sense.
Hello.
I'm so sorry about this, my friend.
But we're saying roses? Seriously?
Gee, thanks.
Oh! His face.
Being that bitch. I look at the creepy paragraph and I wonder if there's a card that reads to my future murder son.
Oh my god.
Not at all thrilled with the gift. I place it callously on the table in front of him. His face drops as he reaches to take them back.
Oh, he takes them back?
I don't like being that person.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do like lilies, actually. I'll take some lilies. Thank you very much. Damn.
Oh,
That
I'm
is
sorry.
Fun. That is so fun.
If you don't like them, I could head out and get you something else. Would you like daisy sunflower lilies?
He takes them back. That is fucked. That actually is really fucked in any kind of relationship. Oh.
I felt my arms annoyed with how pathetic he was being.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on, you should bring me some roses that look like they came from a funeral. And I had to buy myself a milkshake while waiting.
Wow, really? Really? We're gonna be that stingy? Wow. Fuck our character now. Fuck our character. That's fucked up right there. Seriously?
Do you think that some cliche roses are going to make it up for this?
Ooh. Throw the box at us. Do it.
Please, please, throw the box at us.
His shoulders fall, holding the roses close to his chest. He mutters awkwardly. Wow.
I'm so sorry. I'll pay for the milkshake.
Wow.
He was a pathetic little guy, isn't he? He is bending over backwards trying to make it up to me. How did you know I work here anyways? Damn, cut to the chase.
Right to the chase. Damn.
Wow, we're a bitch.
Yeah, really.
Want to know why he knew I work at this place? I stir my milkshake and I wait for as he fumbles over his thoughts. Oh, I walk by here often, almost every day, in fact. I catch little glimpses of you through the window whenever you're working. That's how I know. I mean, I try coming in to see you, but I lose my courage every time. Well, that's not creepy or anything. Oh, we actually say that.
Wow.
We actually say that.
Wow, we actually say that.
Wow.
Damn, we really went full on bitch when it goes to saying no to the roses.
We said no roses and that turned on bitch mode.
I know, right? Oh my. Damn. I feel bad. I actually do feel bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I feel bad. I don't want to feel bad for a character. I don't know, but damn. Also, I found another tangent.
Shut make it empty, I'll take you to a nicer place next time, and I'll be more punctual too, I promise. He clutches the roses to his chest as if in a prayer. This man is desperate, isn't he?
Wow, he
He's
really
acting
likes
like a drowning man mentally paddling to keep his head above water.
Damn.
I reach out for my milkshake over my tummy rolls.
After my tummy rumbles at me, less talking, more eating.
As the thought of ice cream chilling my
parched
parched
tongue passes, I think about the empty fridge at the apartment, nothing in it, but ice trays and sauce packets. I could go for a decent little better place. Don't do this! Oh my god! Are we full on going bitch mode? Really?
Pulling the soft tree closer to me, I start eating, keeping the creepy man in suspense. I take my time, intentionally ignoring him while he tries to start a conversation. It was surprising that he hasn't counted his losses and left already. He might be very desperate to want to make it up to me.
Wow. I feel really bad for whoever has to go through this.
I don't like being that bitch.
It went full on bitch mode like that.
The game knew we were gonna do this. That's what
I actually have a better time dealing with the hell no kind of thing than this.
I do
This
too.
Fuck.
This is so fucked
The thing
up.
is there are people actually out there like this. That's even worse. That it's just like, wow.
I thought that
I
we were,
licked the spoon clean and let out a satisfied sigh and leaned back in my seat.
I thought we were gonna do this one. We were gonna at least not get like somewhat of a shitty ending. Yet here you fucking are.
Wow.
I don't like being that bitch. Alright, I suppose I give you a second chance.
Now you'll give him a second chance.
I mutter mainly to myself as I lick the bits of ice cream from the corner of my mouth. His posture really straightens. Really? You mean it? But you had better be on time and bring chocolates. You fucking bitch!
Wow.
You fucking bitch! I ordered before standing from the table talking next to him. I pointed to a napkin dispenser on the table. Write your number and I might call you when I've got spare time.
Wow! Wow!
You can go on full on salty mode at the second. Wow.
Yes, I'm going. No! Honey, you deserve so much better. I'm so sorry. He stutters, snatching a napkin and pulling a pen from his pocket. He quickly writes down his number on the paper before handing it to me. I'll do better, much better next time.
Wow.
Taking the napkin, I look at the number and notice that there's no name on it. Are you trying to be anonymous or something? I show him the napkin and tap my finger where the name should be. He goes eerily quiet. That's the uneasy, pathetic expression that he wore turns to pure disgust. The name is a joke, you know. To be honest, I would prefer to go by whatever you prefer to call me. What, you hate your name that much? He nods before looking back up at me. He squeezes the pen. You can call me
Cockbite for all I care. That's what I deserve for such a terrible evening. Wow. Wow. Tell me you actually do put cockbite after that. I will die of laughter.
He did have a point. No! Okay, how about...
Okay. Wait, no, put cockbite.
No, I am not!
Please.
No!
I want to see if there's a scene
I don't
with
care!
cockbite.
I don't care! No! I don't want to be that bitch! No! I'm the bitch right is! I don't care! I'm supposed to call Peter, that's right! I don't want to be that bitch! Can we just get this done and over with?
We will, we're almost done. We're almost done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just that whole, hey, I did type this in, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You know what, just do PCU.
No, you put the PHs where the Fs are. Thank you.
Happy?
Jeffrey. Just make it extra long with all the PHs.
How about Jeffrey? He seemed pleased with what I came up despite how silly or tacky it might have been. Yeah, that's much better, honestly, thank you. He gives a little smile and nods. He writes it down on the fragile bit of disposable paper before handing it back to me. I like that a lot better, really. Just pay for my shake.
Oh.
I roll my eyes before taking my leave. It was getting dark after all. I didn't like walking home at night. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Peter. I walked by the waitress and tell her that the guy in the sleeveless hoodie is paying for my shake. She could tell I was in one of those moods and just shrugged silently. I didn't look back before I left.
Wow. Okay, now we can actually see the diner. Okay, it's not bad. I don't know what's going on the top left per se, but I like the addition of the wires and seeing it now that that is the door.
Okay, then yeah, we were technically in the back.
We were second to back actually.
Yeah.
So we still. I'll let it slide, but it's just a little detail that's just like.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Especially since apparently he was looking for us, so.
Yeah. It was getting cold outside and I could feel my
But this
skin.
is not bad.
It's really not. I really like how the windows look really good.
I was thinking that the quote unquote shingling looks really
Shingling.
good, but.
Yeah.
It does get a little too close, narrow on the left, like at the corner.
Mm.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Also,
I feel like hiccups right now.
like, oh no, my character's somewhat blocking it, but there's a fire hydrant right there.
You're blocking the fire hydrant.
Shit. Sucks to be
It's
fire.
getting cold outside, and I could feel my skin
Grow goosebumps. Maybe it was the dropping temperature or the ice cream cooling me from the inside out. I don't know. I glanced back at the diner and make sure that creep, Jeffrey, wasn't following me. He sat twisted around in his booth, watching me leave. He waved, but I turned and kept walking.
Wow, we don't even wave back.
I took a sharp, unusual turn down the road opposite where I lived, just in case it would take more time to circle back and get home, but it was safe. It's better safe than sorry. I can read. By the time I passed the diner a second time, he was no longer in the booth by the window, but the waitress was cleaning the plates from his table. At least that weirdo enjoyed a meal. My stomach growled bitterly. Next time I will make him order me everything on the menu just out of spite.
Wow.
Damn, it's getting cold out.
Man,
Probably
our characters.
Probably because of your bitchy attitude.
Yeah, damn.
Everything was quiet in my apartment except for the rummaging of memories, blah blah blah. Shut my eyes. Jeffrey, I would ask you kindly kill. I don't bother turning on lights, flop down bed, face first, mattress, blah blah blah. Got a little quiet time, even made a new acquaintance, despite how we got off on the wrong foot at first.
We're so off on the wrong foot.
I'm so exhausted. I don't bother getting. Ugh.
This is good.
I have an early shift tomorrow. That's okay. Apparently.
And he still see you in the window.
I'm so sorry, Jeffrey.
Wow.
I'm so
That
sorry.
was a bitchy move. Wow. I have to say, that was fucked even more than saying no.
It was. I'm so sorry, Jeffrey. I'm so sorry, Peter.
Well, don't you know he doesn't like that?
Why don't we call him Wybie?
Why?
Your boyfriend? Wybie?
Oh, Wybie. I was thinking like of like a character from a cartoon show. Do you want your name?
I don't care.
We're gonna go by Al for the last one, okay? Okay. Have fun, Al.
Okay.
Spam!
Rabbit clicking!
Yeah, yeet.
This is quite fun, though.
It is.
Almost there.
Yep.
Dot, 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 dot.
Never clicking the what no again.
No, never click the no ugh roses. Never
Yeah,
click the
really.
ugh roses.
Never the what no and the ugh roses.
Yeah, the ugh no wouldn't be bad because then he can do the apology afterwards. That'd be interesting. I wonder if it'd have a different outcome.
I'm not willing to check that out. Spam! Hi, Mark.
Hi, hi.
I guess that's not too bad. Not anything, just hang out. Alright. YB, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. YB.
How about YB? We should have put YN for our character if we're doing YB.
No.
Damn it.
Oh well. Will it do anything?
I don't think so.
I suppose.
He tries to cool his composure as I accept his offer, but I can see in his eyes that he is struggling not to bounce all over the walls. I know that he still has a thing for me, but this time around he wasn't pushing it, and it was instead respecting my not wanting to date. Yes.
Yeah, English.
He glances at the rose that was still in his hand, and then holds it out to me. My mind goes blank for a second before I find myself nodding. Reading. Thanks, you don't have to, though. No, I insist. He smiles and walks over to the cashier. He pulls out a wallet and thumbs through some small bills while the florist wraps the rose and places them in a stark white box. With the rose purchased in hand, he hands the box to me.
Oh, so we hit the box again.
I can read. Shall we get going? Yeah, let's. I leave the store with him, and together we walk to my apartment. Much better now that his hand ain't bleeding.
Oh.
Ooh, new environment. What is that rug?
I was thinking just carpet in general. It's not bad. It could definitely be a little bit wider to get more room to space out.
Yeah.
But if we're getting the tight hallway kind of feel, it definitely is doing that.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, yawning. The door handles also look really good.
I feel like the shadow could be a little bit lower, just slightly lower.
Just a little.
And I kind of wish the shadow was on the doors.
Yeah. Or at least like a design on the doors instead of them being stark white. But I know
Or
there
at
are.
least having the shadow. I think you can actually see it is there a little bit. That or I'm seeing an illusion.
You're seeing an illusion. The walk is surprisingly nice, and the two of us go back and forth in conversation. YB, surprisingly, did most of the talking. He kept going on about his job as a product tester and how most of the products were cheap junk.
It's not a bad job.
Yeah, so hey, if it pays, it pays.
It's highly
I don't know.
I don't know what the word is. It's highly not deadly, but like risque. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what kind of products you'd get. So.
Exactly. But if as he said, most of them were just junk. It's probably just like toys or such.
True. What kind of toys are you getting?
What you doing? Once we arrive at my apartment, YB looks down at me and tucks his hand into his pockets. Oh!
Only one hand goes in the pocket.
Only the one.
Unless there's a deeper pocket.
Hey, with how many pockets boys' pants have? Yes. Well, home sweet home. He grins shyly. We stand in the hallway, neither of us knowing exactly what to say next.
Oh, no.
I started hearing feet sounds in my room, and there's starting to inside. Let me hear some too, and I open wide.
That's
I
funny.
cringe over the sounds, and the mental images of the two on the kitchen countertop flashes in my mind.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
We get a blush! We get the blush! YB was avoiding eye contact, and his cheeks were getting flushed. I was imagining the same thing too, and I felt so ashamed. We get a blush! More or less. I mutter, hesitant to open the door in front of him. Understanding my reluctance to go inside, from both my promiscuous roommate and my insecurity of having a total stranger outside my apartment, he stepped away and gave me a little space. Well, I better get going then. When do we want to meet up? I mean, when you get the time. I think for a minute. Shit, I work all this week. Not a single day off to my name. I don't know. Tomorrow is a slow day since it's Sunday. I can come over. You can come over if you like. It's that small mom and pop diner by the record store. Oh, there's a record store near us. World building. Oh. Having me pose as a customer to extend your break time, devious.
That works.
I like it.
That works.
He flashes a weary smile before turning and walking down the hall. I'll be around noon then. I'll be there around noon. He looks over his shoulder, smiles, and waves as he saunters further down the hallway and towards the exit. Silence.
And run in.
And flee! Beeline!
Into the room.
Into the, no, wait, I mean the room. Light on. Muffle frustrated scream. For a moment, I rolled back, staring at the wall, trying to forget him every day. Why? He was nice.
Okay, yeah, it definitely needs more text differencing.
Yeah. Okay. Guess we turned off the light. Before I fall asleep.
Really? Already? Wow.
Damn.
Is it no matter what we do on that route, we're gonna say no?
I guess.
I feel like there should be a difference in the text.
Yeah. Especially with their quote being different endings. Oh, hi. Yeah.
Well, that's all of them, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Most of I
Good to
did
know.
technically do 2 of the routes on my own. That was probably already obvious. But I do believe that's all the demos, unless I'm missing one, and if not, I apologize. From what I know, day 2 is out on their Patreon, if my memory serves right. So, if things come to that, I think it's safe to say you'd be willing to, blind react with me on that.
Sure, I wouldn't.
So I'll do my best, not to react or see anything if I can. I've seen, things of day 3, but that's, teasers from the artists themselves. So, what happened with day 2, when they would potentially meet at the diner, don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I would be very curious as to how this continues.
Especially
on.
how it flows from day 1 into
True.
day 2. And especially...
I would definitely want to see the whole no scenario.
I wouldn't!
I know, but I would rather
would
not
cry.
see the yes than no be the bitch mode.
Yeah,
I would
that
rather
unlocked bitch
not.
mode.
That was a real big bitch mode
Yeah.
right there. Wow.
But yeah, seeing the no, I agree. Seeing the yes, then no, fuck that. That person's a bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was a real.
That was flick of a switch, bitch
I
mode.
would rather say no than I would say to the yes, no.
Honestly.
Because that was just ooh.
Jesus.
Oh my god, it's getting awkward.
It's like,
in
oh,
here.
I guess we're a toxic person. Duly noted.
Yeah, really.
But, yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a little minor details
Yeah.
that could be helped to fix it.
And again, if
And
by...
it is a demo, so.
Yeah, and again, we mainly did this as that whole, this is us reacting to it, and if by pure coincidence the creators do see this in some way, shape, or form, which
We
don't...
don't.
We
Please
do
don't,
not. We do
please
not.
don't take offense to it.
Yeah,
We're just
if you
pointing
do
out
see
things
this-
that can maybe help.
Yeah, if we do see this, your game is amazing.
Yeah,
it's
so far it's
spectacular.
really fun. Hopefully you got to see our reactions from it, because it's just
This is one of those times I wish I had...
holy crap! We full on went bitch mode.
Yeah,
Good on you for doing that, because oh my god, I don't know if I could do that.
this is one of those times where I wish I had an emoting avatar.
Mhm.
That way it's that whole, you just see my character no!
You were in
I was
such
so
agony.
sad.
You were in
I
such
don't
agony.
like being that bitch.
Yeah. I
really
didn't like it either, but it was just wow, that's full on bitch mode. But again, there are small little things that can help clean up. I have an outline on my character. Your character was having it when we were in the florist area. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I definitely think there's little improvements that can be done, but it's really good so far. It
And
is
again, as
really
a demo,
good.
it is amazing as a demo.
I can't wait to see the rest.
Oh, yeah.
so.
I'm excited to see how day 2 and 3 are gonna come out. Let alone how many days they're planning to have.
True. I wonder how many
That's gonna
dates
be-
they're gonna be.
Oh god. Only
Well, especially since the next day we're supposed to go right to work. So.
yeah, especially since we have an early shift.
And we're supposed to be working the entire week. So I'm curious to see if are we gonna be playing out the entire week?
Maybe we just have dinner with him every now and then.
Curious
Maybe
as to how that
interesting.
goes. Because if we're working each day, I wonder if it's gonna be a day system, literally in their days.
Yeah. Well, that mean they'll have changing times, like lighting and such,
Maybe.
which would probably be a little difficult. But again, if they get the necessary support that they need to make that happen, it'll be really interesting.
Indeed.
But
I wish you luck, creators.
Yeah. all the luck, all the praise, and yeah, I recommend staying up to this game because the artists up to date.
It is
it's
really
not
fun
even-
to watch and do the
Oh, yeah.
expressions. So
I
And
definitely recommend to anybody.
it's definitely fun. And again, this is more or less of just us. The reason this is so long, it's almost 3 hours long. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The reason this was so prolonged is because we literally spent easily an hour just nitpicking everything that we felt needed to be nitpicked. Everything else was just the routes and us reading it.
Yeah.
And us spamming as well. Because I did try to do the speed up button up here. From what I know, it might only work in certain areas and just not others. I don't know. It just didn't work when I was trying to do the text and such.
It might be some errors still in the glitching of coding, so.
Which
But
is perfectly valid.
Yeah,
It
it's
happens.
completely valid, so.
Yeah.
But well done.
Yeah.
So.
So, with that in mind, have a good day / night wherever anyone else is. And, yeah. Bye-bye.